Yeah, I mean, we lost the 2 games I played today. We lost, but like, oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
but you won't lose them all today.
I was like, okay, well,
We'll play one later and you'll win.
yeah. Well, we just had some and then the next game, our mid lane goes 1-13. You're like, okay, guess we're not winning this one.
Yeah. You were telling me about that one, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
like
yeah,
eventually,
you
like
can't.
I mean, like when the dude goes 1-13, like
Yeah. Yeah, dude
you
goes 1-13. You're like,
don't win.
you can't win
Yeah,
that one. Sorry.
yeah. Our team was pretty bad too. Like
I wish I may. I wish I might.
our team comp was like so bad.
That's not surprising. Especially if you were playing with Justin, because
He was
it's
playing
like,
Nidalee mid, so if that gives you any context.
really? Why does he keep doing
Or no,
that?
I'm sorry, Nidalee jungle.
I, I still don't get why non pros play. Like, you're not doing anything with Nidalee if you're not a pro jungler. Like,
I don't know.
she's just not in a healthy state right now compared to the other stuff he could be playing that's easier to play. Like, that's probably the only problem I've ever had with him and Austin is they just keep picking a bunch of high skill cap champions
That's what I was telling him. I was
when
like, dude, I was
you
like,
don't
Nidalee
have.
is like super hard to play because you have to jump in and out of forms and use all of her abilities, and it's not easy, dude. But I mean, he did fine. Like our mid lane just fed.
Yeah.
What's up, Bob?
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
How you guys doing tonight?
awesome.
Doing better now that I'm away from work.
And it's
Just found out.
Pathfinder Wednesday.
I just found out my AC is broken, so I'm a little warm.
You found out what?
AC is down.
Oh shit!
He'll do
Like down, or down?
Yeah, like not running. Yeah.
it. Like down, or just like a little down. Is it
No,
just
no,
sad?
no, whatever.
Like,
Well,
mostly down, or.
Like
like
does
not.
does it turn on down?
Yeah, not turning on down. So
Oh fuck!
we'll have to get the guy here tomorrow and worked out.
That's Central Air too, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's not like just going to Home Depot and picking up $100 AC to fix it
Yep.
up.
Well, that's not. It's,
Want me to come over there and wave a giant leaf in your face? I'll do that for you.
fan blowing up on me, so I'll survive.
Uh,
You have to say, leave me alone.
I'll do that for
Fan blowing up. Terrible.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh man, I was looking for my monk. I'm like, where the hell is my character? Oh, that's right. I'm a paladin now. Paladin.
Two different play styles.
No, the tumored monk is dead.
Oh,
Gone.
oh! Did he finally die from cancer?
No, the campaign is kaput. We had another guy quit, and his cousin or sister that was supposed to be a replacement.
Oh, you should have just texted me.
We were short 2 people.
Oh,
One had to leave for a job, and so our one of our guys like, well, hey, I got a cousin who's wanting to get into it. We're like, yeah, sure, bring her on board, and then like they just like disappeared, and that was that.
damn. Because my nights are free.
Well, most of them, at least.
Most of them. Working those day shifts now. So
Oh, you're on the day life.
yeah. So
He sees the sunshine now.
my goal is to clock out when the sun's out, baby.
It's a pretty big win when you move to the day shift.
Yeah. I'm done with that shit.
Let's see.
So yeah, my nights are free. I'm thinking about starting the one up I was doing with the guys at work again because now
The Mick boys.
the Mick campaign.
The Mick campaign.
Because now we can actually
Hello?
a little bit more range of days. Hello.
What's up, dude?
Cody.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Hey.
What's going on, Berserker?
you know, just chilling like a villain.
Oh, we're the good guys.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
that mean I'm kicked out of
He's
the.
like,
Or
It's,
are
uh,
we?
somebody should have told me that one.
It's like, didn't you know my nature's chaotic evil?
Surprise, surprise. Should have known after you like fucking
Yeah, that's how
choked
he
a
tried to
dude.
choke Noble.
Yeah. yeah. Choke,
So
choke
Cody,
a
what
Noble.
really happened to that guy who disappeared?
That would be so awesome.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm not at liberty to say.
Can't discuss.
That's fake news. Just
Fake news.
Hello. Hello. So you guys all got super quiet.
Maybe you got super.
No, we're still talking.
yeah, we're
You just on my headset, you all just got super quiet.
Oh.
I was turning the volume up, and now the volume went like nowhere. Like I
Oh.
can barely hear you.
interesting.
Come back.
Back in here again, see if that does it.
Your mic does that too. Like you'll be fine, and then you'll be super quiet, and you'll be fine, and then you're
Yeah.
done because you didn't hear me anyway. Whoops.
Yeah, Dan cuts in and out a little bit.
Oh god, I pulled my character sheet.
Uh-oh.
Who keeps
Hello?
popping in and out? Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Can you hear us now?
No, you guys are all really soft. That's weird.
You can turn us up on Discord
Yeah.
to like 200.
You can also. I found that that what the hell is that software you installed for the headset?
Yeah, driver update.
No, like don't even use it. Like
Oh.
close it. It messes with the volume.
I don't even have something open for my headset. That's weird.
Yeah, me neither. Well, I have my I have it's like Beats Audio that's built into my laptop, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the when you buy Logitech, they have like a Logitech program, and the stuff for the headsets is just garbage. Like if you got more than one window open, the volume is like up and down, up and down, up and down. So I just close it and let my computer run the volume, and it works fine.
There you go.
I'll type that to Dan.
Christian, what time do you get off work?
Saturday.
On Saturday. Yeah,
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time are you guys going to Medford?
We'll probably leave before 6.
AM.
No.
What do you guys?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
We have a concert that we're going to,
Oh, okay.
and I forgot it was this weekend.
Oh, okay. So, are you thinking you're gonna roll back into town later that night?
Yeah, and then we'll go hang out.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll probably just hit Stu up here, later tonight, and see if he wants to get together Saturday a little bit before, and then, cause I mean like, I don't really have a timetable. So
Yeah,
like,
well, and then I don't have anything on Sunday, so
okay, cool. Cause like I get off at 3, but like I can always just drive up a little bit later that night. I might just come up at like 7ish or something, and see if Stuart wants to like go tool
Well,
around
if
for a little bit.
if Stuart's here still, I think he said he was only going to be here through Saturday.
Oh, really? I thought you said Sunday.
Well, I would make sure because I don't know.
That's why I said I'm gonna hit him up tonight and see what he's
Yeah.
doing, And if not, then like maybe I'll just drive up like later Saturday night when you're like
That's fine.
getting back. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got nothing to do and I got Sunday off, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you trying to get back early Sunday?
no,
Okay.
no, not even.
Sweet. So we can hang out
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday.
Totally. But I figured like the fair's in town, so I was like, fuck it. Like, seems like a decent weekend to go up.
Fair enough.
Might as well,
Yeah.
right?
Test.
Hey,
How's it going?
2, 3.
Headset was switched off or something like that.
Working okay now?
Yeah. No, I thought it was just something I clicked when I was trying to adjust it. I think so.
Oh, okay.
We are good.
Are we?
Did we lose him?
I don't hear him if he's talking. I think we lost him.
No, I'm here.
oh shit, that came in hella loud.
No did at least.
All I heard was no.
Said, no, I'm
Can you
here.
not hear me at all?
Oh, I got you.
I
You
heard
go
that.
you go like quiet to
You come in
loud
and out, like
to cut out to quiet to loud, like you're on a sliding roller coaster of emotion.
It's brand new headset, so
Feels like you're just moving it back and forth on your face when you're just talking.
yeah, no, not doing that. All right.
God, this kind of scared me. It's like super soft.
Are you using the Logitech software for that headset, Dan?
Yes.
Close it. Get rid of it.
No, I'm not. There is no software. I'm not running any software.
It runs in the background if you installed it. You got to open up the little thingy so you can see all your programs and then kill it because it's the devil. It fucks with my headset so bad if I got to turn down and I got more than one window open.
What's
I don't have. This is only the only window I've got open though. I mean, it's like. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like I just have this running on my Surface. So
what software is that? I don't even think that installed when I got my Logitech headset.
You got to install it yourself. It comes with a thing saying, "Hey, try our Logitech software."
Okay.
It's really nice for the keyboard and it's really nice for like the mouse that I have. It's really great for, but for the headset, it's just crap.
yeah, I don't think I'm running that.
You're not using push to talk, are you, Dan?
Nope.
It's just open. Well, I can hear you. I don't know.
I don't see any software on here. So.
Okay.
I feel like I can hear you just fine. Like I'm not having issues. Unless you're talking right now.
Just-
as I am.
Just
yeah, seriously.
well, go ahead and get her started then, I guess.
Okay. Get your chain on.
I think.
I think he's trying to talk.
Yeah, if you were talking, we couldn't hear you there.
Yeah, he's trying to, but we can't hear him.
I'm not saying anything, guys. I'm just trying to get us ready to go
My
here.
bad. Well, we're like paranoid now. That we're like missing like
Every
key
time I pause, you're
information.
I don't know.
Well, we don't want to miss anything, and then like walk forward and
Yeah.
get decimated.
True. Very
You
true.
guys
True.
just save the some erratic nights, and we're working your way into the old city here in the second tier of the lair, up to this wall that has that kind of blocks the route in to the second tier. So you kind of worked your way through the southern portion and kind of stopped in the kind of the forest line. To try to work your way kind of across and track down like the. I think you were heading to Anivia's home, if I am correct.
Yes.
Kind of make the crossing through kind of the rift right across in this area right here on the where the walls are at right there, and to try to get through kind of where that break is to get into the inner city. And the walls had some shapes moving on the top of them from here till nightfall, which you spend the rest of the afternoon kind of just observing the movements across the top of the wall. It's kind of hard to make out. They're crenellated, so you can't. It's not like open, like they're standing above that, but you definitely see movement, and you've seen through the night. You've seen more and more patrols as the night kind of brings down. You see different groups, some of them human-sized, others in different shapes. And you guys kind of just hunker down in between the district that's across here to kind of observe the route to Anivia's home, and then you had discussed a plan also at some point to come back to Blackwing Library over here to the east. Oh.
Okay.
As you're trying to kind of find out what's going on, the woman that you saved gave you a couple of odd rumors, this and that, as you interrogated her, but nothing that's standing out to you where your present condition right now. So it's about nightfall, and the nights kind of went past dusk, and it's just dark. The moon's starting to come up over the horizon. It's like a quarter moon, and so you have a little bit of light to be able to move around in, but it's not like daylight, out there. As you're seeing the wall kind of stretch out before you, and you guys are all hunched in, huddled in the residential area here, kind of looking at the wall.
Okay.
So are these patrols like constant, or are we noticing there's a gap in them that we can shoot for the gap?
Oh no, like the patrols that you've seen kind of have been along the streets. People walking here and there, but it's not been like one constant circular patrol or anything like that. It's just every now and then you'll see another group of this, people moving with purpose.
Uh-huh.
You guys saw them the first night that you stayed there down here in the warehouse district. Or no, you didn't stay in the warehouse. You stayed in the home across the street from the warehouse. But you.
You mean the stash house?
Yeah, the stash house.
Definitely wasn't a warehouse.
Some people coming out with like torches and things like that, and like movement across the wall. Here you've just seen a couple of different groups walking throughout the day. It's not like every 10 minutes you've seen somebody.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys ready to hit this gap in the wall and try to make our way through?
Probably as ever as I'll be.
How do you guys want to do it? Do you all want to go together? Do you want to send one person kind of across? What do you?
Whoa. Did anybody else catch that with his mic?
A little bit.
We've had worse. Let's do one at a time. You guys okay with that, or you want to go all at the same time?
Well, none of us are really that sneaky. I mean,
Hey, it's not true.
well, I meant like incredibly sneaky.
Elarath is.
Yeah.
Are you?
She can just fly over the wall.
Yeah, that won't
Oh,
attract
you're
any
perp.
attention at all. That is definitely the safest route. Why don't we all just climb on her and we'll parachute off?
Yeah, that sounds safe.
It does. Thanks. Good plan.
Acrobatics.
Good plan.
It's
I
super
mean-
safe for the paladin that can, float.
Yeah, we want. Yeah, good target. Slowly fall. Yeah, one at a time, I guess. I don't know.
I think it attracts less attention than a group.
Now remember,
Versus
you've got like two sides to this gap where the trench is kind of there, and there's kind of broken wall and debris kind of impeding the way through on either side of it. There's about onto the west and the east
Okay.
of the trench that's there.
What if we go back to the gate, right? And we set a house on fire. And then
Okay.
sneak back through this. Maybe draw some attention away or something, cuz like I don't know if we could just start like climbing this like crevice out in the middle of the open where we know like it's being watched.
But with
Like we're
this
sitting
much,
ducks.
with this much destruction everywhere, do you think the one more house on fire is
Hmm.
going to attract that much attention?
True.
That's a good point.
We need an explosion.
or it might just cause
I know a wizard.
flying patrols.
Yeah.
Where's the lightning bolts when we need them?
That's true. I don't know. I just feel like we need
I
something.
mean, you guys could try a distraction. It doesn't necessarily need to be a house burning. You could think of anything there that
That's all I
could
had.
work.
I don't know. That's all I had.
Burn a house. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'll burn a house if I want to. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna have some fun real quick.
What if someone's in there?
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
I don't know. I guess you're right. Like maybe it would attract more than we would lose.
Yeah, to keep things
But
as normal as we can.
But if any of us get busted, like crossing this thing, oh man, just sitting there in the open, in like unfavorable terrain, with guards looking down at you,
Yeah.
demons no less, could be bad.
True.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, it's gonna be risky no matter what we do.
And we have to get 2 sick people. No, one. Her leg's
Well,
fine. But like,
Aerovisional's blind.
one
and
blind
Anivia's
person.
she's hobbling, but she's not. I mean, she's able to walk.
So we have to get a blind person across, and someone who has a broken leg. Something to think about, I guess.
Whose idea was this again?
Yeah, it doesn't sound so good when you say it out loud, does it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we can do something else to make this easier. Because if they, if there's people patrolling these walls, and this just seems dangerous.
Well, this is the way through, so we either go through here or we decide to go
This is the
what was it,
yeah.
northeast of the college.
This is the way through to a house that probably doesn't even have any clues in it. Like, in the middle of all this destruction, I mean, we're looking for a note that says, now go over here.
Do you think it'd be better to go to the library first?
I mean, she seems pretty convinced, but this just seems dangerous.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, I'll be the first one across if we decide to do it, but
Oh, we better make up our minds before we get spotted in the street.
we're not in the street, are we?
And the Gimpy. You guys are like in
I'd like
between
to
these
kneel
buildings
down
over
and start
here.
drawing a map in the dirt.
Okay. Using an arrow for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's really good, too.
You're gonna have to roll for that one, mister.
No, I'm an excellent artist.
Roll. Roll a
Crap dirt map?
Crap dirt man.
I have no idea what the fuck that was.
All right, well, I don't know.
I mean, we could always try lighting a house on fire if you think that's the best.
No, Tristan's probably right. That it might just attract some birdies.
Well,
Unwanted
whether we
guests.
cross this wall here or we travel all the way across the city to the college, it's gonna be dangerous. So we get an immediate risk now, or I mean, we got these two through the caverns mostly unscathed.
Mm-hmm. Mongrelmen and demons. All right, well,
All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
left or right side, or can we get two people across at the same time? Oh no, we'll end up on different sides of it.
Yeah, we need to stay on the same side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which side is their house on?
As you're talking, Nivea says the house is to the northeast,
So right
right
side.
it is.
near
side.
near the fountain, near the central fountain up here. So, right up here.
Oh, okay.
So right side it is.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, who's going first?
Me? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll go first.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as you kind of approach the wall.
All right. Could I do something real fast?
Sure. And are you guys gonna stay across the street? Are you gonna kind of move up with him?
Shit. There's an animal focus. I think that gives me a bunch of stealth, but they don't tell me on my sheet. I just gotta remember what aspect it is.
If we're close enough to see him crossing, then we'll probably stay here. But if we're not, then we'll
You gotta
just do
figure
that.
if you're across the street, you're probably I don't know 40 or 50 yards away.
50 yards?
Yeah, because there's this doesn't run right up against the wall. You guys camped out across the street here, so there are buildings that kind of run up against the wall, and then the actual wall itself, and the wall's 20 feet wide or so.
Okay. Alright.
All right. I'm gonna use one of my animal focuses. I'm gonna change mine and Elrath's to the owl, which gives us a +4 to stealth for 2 minutes before I start heading over here. So now I'm just.
You all notice Terran being slightly more bird-like.
Ooh. Ooh. And perception.
Okay.
Hello. Don't want to die.
And you kind of approach the rubble of the wall, kind of laying out in front, kind of the pile that had collapsed when the wall collapsed. You notice that there is what appears to be a single entity on either side of where the gap is. There's one body, shape to the east, and one to the west.
Did you say on top of the wall?
On top of the wall, yeah.
Okay. Just like looking.
Make it out yeah, you just see
Okay.
shapes up there. You see two humanoid shapes. They're not necessarily looking at you. They're just up there.
One on each.
Yeah. One on each side. Yeah.
Okay.
So one on each wall. You kind of see. You actually can see this one to the west a little easier because you're looking, to the,
Yeah.
almost on the end of it. But you do see someone else above you here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't really relay that information, so I'm gonna keep it to myself.
You continue to kind of work your way over the rock wall there. Is there a particular way you want to work over the debris and get through this gap, or how would you like to do it?
man.
Like here's the crevice, and then there's like debris kind of all out through here, kind of spreading out,
Okay, don't want to fall in.
and then there's the wall.
Actually, falling in might not be the worst thing that happens to me if I get caught. Okay. Can I, from where I'm at, can I see the bottom of this crevice?
You're right at the edge of the kind of crouched down right here at the edge of the debris, and you can't. It just looks deep. I mean, you
'Cause,
can't
like-
really see the bottom. You're not right up next to it, but as you look in, it's a pretty big gash in the
I'm
earth.
almost thinking it would be better if we just got in it and just walked the bottom of it, like all the way to the end.
It's more like a sheer drop off.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's not like something that you would be able to kind of ramp down into. It
Yeah.
definitely does drop down.
I meant like get some rope and get down in there. But I don't know what's down there, so probably bad things. Okay, I'll walk the ledge. I'll try to I'll hug the ledge a little bit.
near where the gap is at.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all seeing
I'm
him
not
kind of
climbing
step.
over the rocks and shit.
I mean, it's pretty debris-like because, of course, it broke the wall, so there's going to be enough debris there. But you're going closer to where there's
Yeah.
fewer rocks. Okay, so you guys all see that from behind the road. You see him kind of crouch there, kind of scope it out, and then you see him kind of dart to the left and kind of work his way toward the crevice. Go ahead and do a perception. A stealth check.
21.
2. Okay. So you're able to kind of traverse. It takes you a little while. You're able to kind of get up through the crevice and kind of hide in the shadow of the rocks and stuff as you move through, kind of staying low to the ground. And you're able to kind of exit out the other side. You guys see him kind of blend in with the wall. And you guys, everybody there kind of loses track of him, but you don't see him anymore. But there is no movement up on the wall from the rest of you on the other side. Taryn, you make it to the other side and are able to kind of get up, kind of in the shadows of this house here to the north.
Okay. I kind of want to get on. Is it an intact house? Like, is there any way I could get like up in there, or is it like
Into the house.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you could check out the house out if you want.
Yeah, I think I want to like get like a higher vantage point here.
Two level type building. Not sure what particular type it is. There are no lights on. There's a little bit of the west side is damaged. It's kind of lost, part of the wall there as the thing collapsed, but the rest of the structure looks pretty solid.
Can I make my way to the roof anyhow?
Damn. Going for it?
Tell from where you're at, because you're just kind of up next to the building.
Because I want to be able to see everyone like coming across.
There is a second floor. I don't know whether you
yeah.
can make it on the roof, but there is a second floor.
Yeah. Is there like a broken window or broken side of this building I could just slip into?
West side has kind of been damaged by the quake, and so the kind of the front left corner is kind of collapsed. So there is a small
Okay.
foothold that you can kind of crawl through into the living room.
Sweet. Going in.
Okay, so you're able to kind of go in, and you see this is like maybe a merchant's home, middle class. Middle class home. They got average size things. No appearance of anybody living here though.
Alright, I wanna start
It's
looting.
Completely deserted.
Okay. Try to go upstairs and see if there's like an attic or something that I can get up.
Opens up and yep, there's a single flight up. It opens up into an upstairs stairwell. There's 4 rooms and 2 facing the south and 2 facing the north. And there's a window in each room facing the south. So you get up into those buildings and kind of look onto the wall from the
Nice.
southern end.
Nice. Sweet.
None of you guys have all seen this. You just lost sight of got near the crevice there.
All right. Just whipping the bow out and getting ready.
But you guys back there, what are you guys gonna do?
That's a good question.
And it takes Terran, all that stuff took about 10 minutes for him to kind of get up to the thing, get across the thing, get into the house. All this, I mean, it took him a while. You guys have been looking there for a while, and there's been no activity on the wall whatsoever.
I'll go last with our two friends here. So, Jack or Valentine, either one of you can go next.
Shall we go together?
Might
Yeah,
be
you can
safer
do that
to
too.
go. Might be safer to go together since we're not quite as stealthy
Probably.
as our
That's
friend.
good.
I would assume he's on the other side watching.
Okay, so you guys are going to.
Not all of us, I don't think. I think 5 people would make a lot of noise picking their way across there.
So pair
So if
off
you do want to
2 and
go, I
3.
can. Yeah,
All right, sounds good. We'll see you on the other side.
I'll be watching.
Start to approach the wall, kind of following roughly the same path across the street there, and you get to kind of the rock debris. And why don't you each?
Perception. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright, just want to make sure. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack.
Okay, so Jack, you're able to identify the same kind of 2 figures on the top of the walls, on the edges of each the east and western walls. Valentine, as you're kind of coming up on his left there, looking around, you can see the one on the left, but you don't see anybody on the eastmost wall. You just see the guy that's kind of standing here on the end of this wall right here.
I think I'll tap him on the shoulder and point both east and west, just to make sure he's clear that there's someone on both sides.
Okay. Valentine, you gonna respond to that, or are you just gonna kind of stare blankly at him?
I'm going to kind of stare blankly at him.
Okay.
I'll just kind of shrug and
Let's
Okay,
do it.
so how do you guys want to approach the debris here? You guys see the same situation that Darren saw.
I think I would kind of want to approach it how I saw him, like whatever we saw him do. Try to stay close to that, like whatever he started to before we lost sight of him.
Because he started to
Simple
angle
as.
toward where the crevice was at.
Yeah, that would probably be the best way to try to go about it. I think.
Sure.
Started
Let's
to
do
kind
it.
of that okay with you, Cody?
Would you? Okay. What
He's
was that
asking
last-
if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
As you guys close in on the crevice, you kind of start to inch your way up and kind of hide behind the boulders. You realize that the pathway that Terran must have taken was easier for him because it's only about wide enough for one at a time. You definitely can't go shoulder to shoulder. So, who wants to go first? Kind of lead the way through this path.
I think I'll go first.
Okay. I'll just follow right behind him.
Kind of, surveys out, starts to kind of pick his way, and Valentine, you're able to kind of follow as stealthily as possible. Both of you guys roll stealth checks.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Clop, clop,
Oh,
clop,
Jesus.
clop. Yes.
I got a -4 in stealth. Like that shit ain't going nowhere.
You
I
get
have a
up
+1.
close to the gap, you both like kick over large stones as you're trying to pick your way in.
Just hear
And they go-
metal.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like the Mordor scene there with Mary.
Yes.
Pippin, I mean. So yeah, the rocks go kind of falling off into the cavern. They're clanging on the walls. And as soon as you see that, you see torches like flare up on either side the walls, and you see figures kind of looking down, kind of spanning across, and the light kind of splays right across from you, and you're clearly like lit up by the torchlight from either walls, as they kind of direct the light down on you.
Can I do something?
Shit.
See, you can hear the rocks from where you're at because it's fucking loud.
Yeah.
As it's banging down, you see the torches flare up and the light kind of casts on the gulf, and you can see. You don't know who it is because you're far enough away, but you can see two bodies, out there. One's shorter, so you have a hunch it's Valentine. But
I think I know.
Oh.
if you wanted to act, Taryn, yeah, what do you want to do?
Is this window like closed?
It is closed. Yes.
Okay. I think I want to bust it and just like war cry like right out of it.
Okay.
Just
You shatter the glass. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check to make sure you don't cut yourself on the glass and shatter it there.
That's fair.
oh.
Window goes shattering outward, and then what's your intention with your war cry?
Distraction.
Okay.
Like I want to get like something off of them down there because they're like just sitting down there. Cody, is that your ass like humping a candy bar?
Oh, sorry. No, I grabbed a popsicle. I'm trying to get the wrapper off of it.
There's like the eternal struggle going on over there.
Not a candy bar.
This is why we got caught.
Dude, no, it's there's only one popsicle left in a bag, so I had to take it out of the bag and then out of the package.
I'm dying to get the fucking popsicle.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Popsicle's fault.
Is it good?
It's pineapple cherry. It's great.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
Oh Christ.
Humping a candy bar? No, it's a popsicle.
No, it's a popsicle.
That makes so much.
I can
better.
explain.
It does.
I can explain. It's hot.
Oh man.
I need.
All right, so Taryn, you give a big cry across the from across the street.
Yeah.
In the building that's there. 8% die to see if the wind will carry it loud enough toward the 1 to 35.
Okay. No.
There's enough other noise in the town, and your distance is enough that even though you're shouting out, like they don't hear the window clatter and they don't hear your call.
Hmm.
Like both those things, they didn't catch that.
Right.
Valentine and Tristan, both of you guys see. I'm sorry, Valentine and Jack, both of you guys see objects being thrown from the wall on you. So they're kind of dropping
Oh
their
god.
oblong, and they're going right to where you're standing. Like they're just chucked down. They're quite large, like watermelon size. Go ahead and
I'm gonna take a step
do a
to
dexterity check. And do a dexterity check to kind of avoid the. Cause you're kind of you know you kind of. A little unaware as the
Nope.
torches flare up. They chuck
I'm
them out
getting
there.
hit.
Hope you like watermelon.
Oh, I'm getting hit too.
Both of you guys get like the gourds or the vessels land and with a crash like right at your knees, and they splatter outward across from where you're standing, and your whole bottom of your legs is like covered in oil
Oh shit! Run!
on the ground.
Run!
We
At this
found-
point, I'm taking off and just booking it.
Okay, so Valentine, you're gonna start running.
we found his true fear. It's oil.
No,
across the-
you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna drop a freaking match and we're gonna light up.
Yeah, but if I create water, I can wash the oil away.
That doesn't work, Nigel.
Oil and water don't mix.
Yeah, that's why I won't wash it away.
It won't work.
All right, so Valentine, you take off.
Nigel's trying to conjure water.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm taking off too.
Through kind of the difficult terrain because this is rocky. It's in the gap is tight. You got the cliff right there that you're having to avoid. Give me an acrobatics check to make sure that you don't slip on this terrain as you're walking through.
Shit.
Okay. Feet don't fail me now. Oh, they failed me.
All of your senses are just off.
You just got hit with a ball of tar.
So what's happening?
I'm waiting for Jack's roll.
Oh, my bad. Yeah! -2!
In your panic, as you guys both start to sprint up over the rocks, you both kind of slip. Right? It's slick.
shit.
It's oil. You know, and the terrain is difficult enough that you both kind of wipe it. You don't go flying over the edge into the chasm or anything. Jack, you're
Okay.
close. Like your boots
Yeah.
over the edge, right? But you both hit the ground. You both slide a few feet on the ground, kind of lost your footing, and you hear like the thwips in the wind of arrows being loosed, and you see the little dots of fire coming raining down toward where you're at.
Oh god, I'm gonna get up and try and take off again, I guess.
Gets hit by the arrows, like where you were standing. You guys are about, I don't know, you're about 5 or 6 feet away. I mean, you covered a little bit of ground before you wiped it. And the oil like lights up in a blaze behind you. Now, this behind, you see the arrows kind of coming down into the middle, and you see kind of like a small explosion of fire as it kind of. It's not blowing up or anything, but it definitely lights on fire and right next to the pit. And it really illuminates you. You can see Valentine and Jack both kind of lying on the ground and just illuminated by this glow of fire coming from behind them. You see the same thing from where you're at, Taryn.
Can I see any of this, or am I just hearing explosions?
You can see as soon as they start to fire kind of the arrows down the torch. You saw the torches light up, and then now you definitely can see it because now that whole area is kind of lit on fire. There's a whole fire thing going on like right this gap right here.
Okay. Are we supposed to be doing stuff, or are we just?
Yeah, either. Okay, so Aaron, Tristan, Bob, Christian, you guys want to act as you kind of see this, or you're just gonna let it play out there for a second? Can't really tell that Valentine and Jack have fallen. You could just see that they're near where these flames are at. Taryn, you've probably got a better view of it than Tristan does, being that you're up above and kind of looking down on the gap.
I'm actually gonna tell Anivia and Aravashniel to sit tight or fall if it looks safe in a little bit. I'm gonna rush to their aid as quickly as I can and still be safe, but not falling.
Okay,
on my
so you're gonna
face.
kind of you're gonna approach the wall.
Yep.
Okay, so you start to approach the wall. The fire's kind of raging behind. Valentine, you and Jack are trying to get up and move forward.
Yeah,
is
we're
that-
trying to get away from.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to get away from the flames.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
trying to get away from flames.
Oh, it kind of takes your kind of action to kind of move. You hear the thwips of arrows kind of coming from above you, as they're kind of shooting down on you. And there's kind of 4 arrows that are targeting you as you're trying to stand up. Two of them are aimed at each of you. Is flat-footed to Valentine.
Ooh. Nope. 16.
Jack. These are flat-footed to you.
Ooh, that second one.
That 17 will hit. Yeah.
Okay, so the arrows kind of fall in around you, and the last one kind of catches you on the left shoulder, Jack, and kind of lurches you forward and spins you forward a little bit there, as you're trying to regain your balance, and does 4 points of damage. But you guys are able to regain your feet,
Okay.
work your way across the gap. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you continue to traverse. Are you still going to go flat out run, or are you going to slow your speed down?
How far away are we from?
So
Where
right,
there's-
yeah, you're pretty. I mean, you're right in the middle. You still got another, probably get to where the rubble's really gone, and you could just straight out sprint.
Wait, when? Where? I didn't hear part of that.
20 yards worth of rubble, of difficult terrain to kind of navigate until it kind of peters out, and you've got more room to be able. And then you can just sprint, onto toward the buildings at that point.
Okay. Well, through the rubble, I guess I'm gonna try and take as much time as I can, while still still moving fast, but not recklessly.
But not sprint.
Yeah. I feel about the same way. I might not be moving as fast as I was trying to move because I just biffed it and took an arrow.
So you guys are starting to move forward, and you kind of start picking your way across. And you can hear sounds yelling from the top, and from the westernmost side. Valentine, you hear a horn blow.
Oh god,
Oh, fuck.
should be interesting.
We fucked up this time.
You're getting close, and there's no attention on you as all the attention's kind of on the two kind of trying to cross the gap there. Now in front of the flames. And the flames are starting to kind of peel across the oil, and they're closing in behind Valentine and Taryn. Valentine and Jack.
Okay.
Not on your heels, but they're definitely following you as the oil has spread out, in that general area.
Got you.
As you kind of get closer to the
I think he may be saying something. I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
no.
Hello.
Hello.
You cut out right when you said as you get closer to the, and then that was it.
Okay. Just in, like I said, if you want to do anything there as you're closing in, you're on the front side of the flames, Bob.
Well, how much of a fire is this? Is this something that you could like step over, or are we talking like a raging inferno of oil and destruction?
No, it's not raging inferno, but it's probably waist high. I mean, it's a pretty good flame. I mean, you can imagine it's pretty. They threw quite a bit of oil down there, so it's burning pretty. It's about 3 feet wide at this point, ish, maybe a little further. As it starts to spread toward kind of where Valentine and Jack are.
I'll kind of look back at where Nivea and Eravishniel are hiding and be frustrated and worried because I know if I can make it through those two, we're probably not gonna.
As you turn around, you see Nivea like hurting Eravishniel, like
Hurting him?
coming. Yeah, well, like guiding him, right? Like so she's guiding him
guiding.
across. Yeah,
I thought you said hurting him.
like a cow.
Got you. I thought you were like, she's just like beating his ass over there.
Plot twist.
Guys, that took a twist.
Barbarians, man.
See violence everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But Tristan, you see that her coming up behind you, but you see her kind of guiding him away from where you're standing, and this debris, and more like up next to the wall right here. Like she's gonna try to slip around the corner of the wall.
All right, I'm gonna
Because she's
keep
trying
going
to get
forward then and be. All right, I'll keep going. I'll be a distraction for them, and hopefully they can slip through. So I'll quick foot it over the fire.
When
You're gonna run through the fire.
Yep.
When Tristan goes out, can Elarath do something?
Are you kind of following the same path they were on there, Bob?
Yep. I'm trying to catch up to them and provide some cover for arrows if I can get up to them.
Okay, so you just kind of step up onto the path and start to make your way toward the fire. What's Elarath gonna do?
I think as like they're shooting down into like the pit, I think she's just gonna take off at the one on the right and try to bull him off the wall.
This western pavilion.
Yeah.
Okay. You can, as she kind of rises up and kind of makes her way toward there, kind of coming out from the sky. A stealth check for her to see if she gets the surprise round coming out of the dark there.
Okay. It's well, it's a 10, but
okay. So, but yeah, you crit one.
yeah. She's too excited. She jumped the gun.
She makes too much noise, too much feather squawking.
Yeah.
As she's coming down, so they're able to kind of whip around and kind of look up at her as she kind of makes her attack run. Go ahead and do. Is she just trying to knock him over? Is that what she's doing?
Yeah. She's just gonna try to pull him like straight off the wall.
Go ahead and do a bull rush. EMB.
Yeah. Getting... God damn it. There we go. That's not very good. She's not the most. She's not very strength based.
Okay, so you surprised they're able to kind of dodge out of her way. She kind of whizzes right in between the two. Kind of one leans right, one leans left, and she just kind of brushes through them. But they both kind of snap their bows around and shoot after her as she goes out the opposite side.
All right, that's fair.
We'll make some snapshots on the retreating target there. 21.
Oh,
21.
joke! Apparently, they could hit like a moving target. They just needed it to be
Damn.
flying.
20 feet above it. Yeah.
Yeah, they just needed to be flying. Oh shit, she might be going down on this one. Those are probably gonna hurt.
Hopefully they crit zeros. Like,
Like,
crit
wait,
one.
what?
Crit one.
Oh, sorry, they do both hit.
Yeah.
What's
Oh
her AC?
yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay.
AC's 20. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Okay, so 6 and 2.
Okay.
So
There's
both of
one
them kind
crit
of.
one.
Yeah, they both. You got one crit one. There you go.
Woo.
So both of them kind of ping in the backside, and you're
Mm.
kind of this squawk coming from the front there.
Not cool.
And Jack, we're able to make quite a bit of progress. You're back up on your feet, and you're moving over, and you're only about 10, 15 feet away from the edge of the debris. Tristan, you kind of approach the firewall, and the fire is quite hot. How do you want to go through it?
It's flat ground that I'm on right now, or like difficult, like rocks everywhere.
It's difficult ground, but there's some path because you're right next to this ravine. You're kind of in the lesser of the two kind of difficulty areas. It's not the most difficult, but it's certainly not.
I'm just gonna try to step through it with my shield like down in front of me to take some of the heat, but not taking my time at all because freaking fire, man.
So you're just gonna leap through it basically
Yep,
with your shield up
yep. Shield down, like
for the fire.
Trying to pass
Yeah.
the frame.
Okay, so you kind of leap up through it. Go ahead and do a acrobatics check.
I'm feeling very acrobatic today, guys.
Leap it through the fire.
I felt.
Oh shit,
Oh, only a -1.
Oh wow.
it's not bad, not bad.
no,
That's better than mine.
As you come out the other side, man, you hit like a sharp, jagged rock because you couldn't see the opposite side you were leaping through, and it totally rolls you down. You like slam to the ground right on top of the shield, right in the middle of the fire. And kind of you put on the plus side, you put out the front half of the fire, right? Like the shield like slams into the front half of the fire where you land. It is certainly, but you're down prone and it clangs. The echo just rings
Tristan,
on the
stop dropping and rolling.
on the walls from your armor slapping onto the shield. And both the people on the eastern wall snap their bows back and they see you kind of lying prone and they take shots at you
Oh no,
while you're lying on the ground.
It's okay. They can only hit things that are moving.
not the butt, not the butt.
Stay still. Oh god, they're getting better.
Oh God.
Definitely gonna hit the butt.
Yeah, they see the crease in the armor is what that is.
That's called spot crack.
So 10 damage.
Oh man.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, right
10
to the
ass
cheek.
damage, man.
It's gonna be hard pulling those suckers out. I mean, they're wedged in there. Good.
You just hear.
Left butt cheek, right butt cheek.
It's good.
You always wanted those piercings, right?
Oh
Uh,
man.
It's like that moment from was it Ace Ventura: Pet Detective when he has the arrows in his thighs. He's just
Yeah.
like ah, ah, ah.
Anivia is leading Aravishna, like hugging the wall. Like, she's pulling them. They're like right up next to the wall, and you can kind of see them turning around the corner where the wall is broken. Since all the attention is outward, they're not looking straight down. So they're just kind of hugging the wall as they're trying to get around the corner.
Woo, lucky them.
Darren, you want to take any action here while you see kind of all this stuff happening?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
For shorts.
Woo.
It's not bad.
From your vantage point there, you're able to see down the road, down the wall, by the beginning of the gate.
Oh, okay.
Like bodies emerging from the front of the gate. You can't tell how many, but you definitely see some people like coming out.
Okay. Can I get out of this window?
I mean, this is still a ways away.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like, I mean, this is a couple football fields away. But since you're up and there's enough
Yeah.
vantage point down the wall, you're able to kind of see some movement down there.
Okay. How big is this window? Is this like a tiny one, or can I get out of this?
It's a full on window.
Okay.
It's not like a missile board or anything like that.
All right.
And you busted it up pretty good. I mean, you
Yeah.
shattered it out pretty
Yeah.
good when you whacked it.
I did whack it. Yeah. I want to get out of this window. Get to the ground.
The second floor to the ground.
Yeah.
Next check.
I'm an experienced adventurer. I could do this. What check was that? Sorry, I missed it.
Out the window. Leap out the window.
Yeah. But you cut off and I couldn't hear you. If you said I needed to check, I didn't hear it, Dan. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Okay. Sorry. I
Hello?
just couldn't.
Can you hear me at all?
There we go.
Yeah, now.
Gotcha.
So you go flying out of the window. This is full on like I don't know, Green Arrow mode, right? And you, as you come flying out the window, you realize that the slope leading down on the front porch of the building. So you kind of hit that, and you like ski down the shingles,
Sick.
the front end, and land like quite gracefully in the center of the street.
That's what
Just
I'm talking
popping
about.
off arrows left and right.
Yeah. If I can get one off when I land at the dude above me, that'd be good.
You're gonna take a shot at one of the guys on the eastern wall. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Go ahead and do a shot. Go ahead and give a regular shot. It's not point blank. You're a good
Yeah.
60, 70 feet away
Oh
there.
yeah. I figured I was pretty deep.
Deep.
Oh shit! Why do I not have one that isn't? Where did it go? Okay. This is just
Hold on one sec.
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go to. You can change there if they'll probably let you change there. Or we can just go to a gas station or something. You can change there too. You can go to Serves or whatever.
Too bad there's not a truck stop with a shower.
Or you could just go to Earl's and take a shower.
He doesn't want us in.
Oh.
I already asked.
You can go to Paul's. He leaves his door open all the time.
Okay with that.
Okay.
Hi, Maggie.
Bob says hi.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Maggie. Oh, damn. I don't get a hi.
That's cold, man. That's cold.
Oh, sorry.
He just screams it.
She says hi. Okay, sorry. That's Go ahead and do your shot there.
Okay.
If
I
he
must
doesn't
have
want to do it now.
accidentally deleted my regular shots. This is just a -1. That's my fault. I don't know where it went.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
21.
Okay, so that one hit.
Nice.
Kind of gets up over the wall. Kind of pings the guy on the front end of it. Go ahead and
A little
roll.
bit of
It was
pop
9
shot.
damage.
9 damage. Yeah.
And you don't see him like his body up above the wall anymore. Like you don't know whether it killed him, but it certainly knocked him down.
Okay.
Like, he's
I'm
not
gonna say he's dead.
visible from the wall.
I'm that good. In my mind, that dude just died.
And that in your mind, he just fell off the wall.
And am I close enough to the crevice? Like, how close am I from them now?
You're just outside this house, so you're still a ways away.
Pretty
you still
ways
gotta
away.
Go across the
All right.
street. Yeah, I mean,
Then
like,
I'm not gonna yell because that didn't work the first time.
Okay, Tristan, you're lying in the fire. Just got pinged in the butt by a couple of arrows. I'm assuming you want to jump up and keep moving.
Yes, sir. Maybe pull those arrows out as I take my first couple steps, because
You gotta yank them out on the run.
I'm gonna lay on hands too myself.
Do a Constitution check to make sure that you don't do more damage yanking the arrows out.
Awkward angle to be pulling arrows out.
Wedge them out of there. They rip the skin a little bit, but nothing serious. And you're gonna lay on hands.
I am.
In the hurty spots.
Yeah, you pull the arrows out and you put both hands on each butt cheek and lay on hands.
I laid my hands on my own butt.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta grab your own ass.
Somebody's got to.
All right.
So that's your swift action.
Yep.
You're able to get up and start moving. You're gonna continue to how fast you want to cover this ground?
If I'm not in the fire anymore, it's just going to be a measured walk, determined.
Okay, you're right at the edge of the fire, right? You put out half of it,
Right.
with the body slam, but you're okay. So you're just gonna kind of stride forward.
Yep. I took an arrow in each cheek. What else could happen? The worst is behind me. Get it?
Which you hold your shield toward.
What's that, Dan?
Your shield toward.
My shield.
I think he was asking.
Are you going to the right? Yeah, which direction? As you're walking.
Oh, whichever direction I saw Valentine and Jack. Because they're not that far ahead of me right now, are they?
But just as you're walking, which way are you going to hold your shield? You're going to walk toward them, right? You can see them up ahead of you.
It's on my left arm, so I'll hold it just left.
To the left. All right. Jack and Valentine, you guys are nearing the end of the rubble. You kind of getting to the edge there. You heard a whump and a clang and a couple of groans behind you. And you snap around just in time to see,
Tristan
away from the back of his body. You just kind of see him like flying outward.
Oh,
You see what flying outward? Oh,
Yeah, the arrows. Yeah, he's throwing them away right to the side.
yeah.
And he starts walking toward you. Jack, you're in front, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
you would have been
went
able to
first.
see Terran like do his roof jump. Acrobatic longbow shot of doom there. So
Well, I am glad I got to fucking see that shit.
Someone had to.
just screaming, "Oh yes, you're cool."
You're like, fuck yeah.
what do you two
Are we
wanna
close enough
do
to
here?
Are we close enough to the edge that we can like move faster
Yeah, you're
without
right at the
impeding our like I don't want to fucking fall again.
kind of the where the debris is starting to taper off and starting to open up into a flatter zone.
All right, so being in the front, if I could see Terran, I'll like point at Valentine and say we need to head that direction towards Terran.
Okay. West the way.
Way toward him.
Yeah, the quicker we can get over there, the better off we'll be.
So you guys
All
are
right,
okay.
full
So
steam ahead.
able to cross over there and kind of get across the street. You guys kind of break out to the run. And then Valentine and Jack kind of go running out from where the debris is at. And you're still kind of picking your way across the rubble. The three remaining archers up above take shots at Jack and Valentine as they start to exit the debris.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
So one's going to come at Jack, and two are going to come at Valentine first. Cody, what's your AC?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. See here, 17. Ooh.
So first one hits. He's down from behind on you.
Hit me a little bit in the shoulder. Oh gosh, 6.
That's more than a little bit.
And
Ooh, I got a 15 AC. Hallelujah. No more arrows in my skin.
you're just out of the range of that final bolt there.
Did that
Did
other guy
we-
shoot
so-
himself in the foot?
Quick question: did we recover any health points overnight?
You haven't rested in the overnight. You rested during the day. You recovered 2 before you set out last morning. For that, because you kind of rested during the day and then left. So
Oh, okay. So we didn't.
You
we
would
didn't
not
do
have had-
anything at the beginning of this session. Hello.
No, we
across the hallway, and you kind of run up, and you see Taryn there.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cody.
Oh, I was just making sure we didn't gain any hit points this session.
No hit points this session yet. No
Okay. All right. Thank you.
problem. Bob, you're you see kind of the arrows kind of coming down. You see Cody get shot in the kind of the shoulder, the right shoulder. Kind of catches him. He kind of twists, and then we kind of plate down around him. But you kind of see that the open space is kind of tearing off. You guys all kind of notice and start to hear footsteps coming from the west.
Isn't there like that giant chasm to the west? Like, isn't this like a gaping chasm, or is this damage?
That whole center area is a chasm. Yes.
So if stuff is coming from the west, it's no big deal.
From the west.
Yeah, if there's stuff coming from over here, they can't get to us over here. So
That seems like a good way to look at it.
So no.
what'd you say, Dan?
I said they can't run across the chasm. No.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna keep going forward. Try to catch up to the group.
You're able to kind of continue to work your way out. You get right to the edge, and there's one last volley of shots at you within the range of the arrows there. From the 3 guys that are still remaining on the top.
Oh, the last one button hooked me. Oh man,
Took off an earlobe.
it's more than a button hook, man.
You know,
But you're able. You get caught by the last of the bolts, and you're able to run up and kind of catch up to the group, kind of all standing there. You all do see Erevisional against the wall here as you guys are kind of turning back and looking back at the gate. And you see them working down the wall to the east, and then they start running toward this building as best they can, with hobble leg and you guys are standing right out front of this building right here.
Okay. Are they they're like with me now?
All four of you guys are like standing, kind of looking at each other here, right out front of this house. You
Okay.
just see, Tristan come running up, and he just got plinked
Okay.
by the last kind of parting shot from the wall. You guys are quite a ways from the wall now. You're about 70, 80 yards, so you're kind of at the, got really good visibility.
Okay. I'll just say it's time to run. We got more coming in from that horn blast, so we have to get wherever we're going.
We
Gotta
get it.
find somewhere to hide.
No, I don't think that's an option.
No?
Yeah, I think we're past hiding now. They know we're here.
Oh yeah.
We have to.
I'll look over to Jack and ask him if he's got anything left in the tank for heals.
I've got a couple, but I don't think it'd be smart to go with some light, like bring more attention, right? Or does it not matter?
Well, they just shot an arrow at me from like 50 feet behind us, so they know where we are.
Yeah, they're up on the wall. I mean, they got a pretty good look at you as you guys are crossing over the
Can I
gap
shoot one
there.
back at him?
You can shoot back up at the wall if you want, sure.
Fuck these guys. The 20. Well, actually, I don't know. What's the distance that I'm at now? Like 70?
Yeah, it's 70.
Let me check the plus on that. Oh, I'm still fine. I'm within a... Oh, it doesn't get bad until 100.
It doesn't get bad till 100.
Or it starts to go
I-
minus at 100 feet, you know.
So you're able to fire up there, and you hear kind of a grunt, but that's all. You can't really tell exactly what's happening on
And
the top.
in my head, that guy just died. 2 down. 2 to go.
I guess I'll put some hands on,
Keep it
on
generous, Kyle.
Tristan.
Oh, that'll never get old.
What'd you say?
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna put hands on Tristan. But it only leaves me with one.
Hopefully you won't need it.
Well, with that horrible, if we don't find somewhere to duck and hide and rest, we're gonna need a lot more.
Okay. All right. As you guys are kind of out there, Nigel's rubbing Tristan, Terran's firing shots at the wall,
At the people on the wall. I'm not shooting bricks.
touching him.
Not this time.
Just hey guys, look at me. Just shoot.
Hey,
You hear the stomping of feet, and you see torches kind of coming out from the gap in the west.
Oh god.
We better get a move on.
Yeah, from the you see figures emerge, and kind of torches held high, and they kind of splay out along the road. You hear from up on the wall, them yell down like that. Hey, they're in the building, and they're you see pointing to kind of where you're at.
snitches.
Yeah, we
Running up,
better-
yeah, they're running up to the pit, kind of holding the torches high, and looking at you. And Tristan, why don't you give me a kind of arrive there.
We're just staring back at them.
Just hey guys.
They're looking at us. We're looking at them.
I heard your phone go off.
What am I supposed to be rolling, Dan? I didn't hear if you said anything.
Perception.
Perception, okay. Where the hell did it go? What?
Too bad it rolls. It's starting to take him away.
Let's do it this way.
There you go. That's the way to go. There you go. Tristan, you start to hear a buzzing sound.
From where? Where's the buzzing coming from? Hello?
From the west.
From the west, okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'll just say we better get huffing because there's something else coming besides those people from the west.
As he kind of turns to yell at, you see figures kind of emerging out from the pathway, holding torches high, and you see what appears to be three giant flies, if you will, kind of demonic-looking flies, come zipping out over the shoulders of these guys holding these cultists, kind of holding torches, as they run up and aiming toward your group there. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Ooh.
Terran's ready to go.
I've been ready. You guys are late to the fight. I already killed like 2 people.
In your head.
In his head.
Prove it.
These guys got the initiative
Of demonic
Now the
flies.
rest like, nah, man, I'm done.
Nah, man. You guys go ahead.
Can we play? Do we get to play dead now?
Maybe.
champions, man. That's been worse.
I'd like to initiate myself into their cult.
That's
Is that cool? Or...
Fix your hit points if you guys haven't. Mine was a little off.
Sounds good.
I don't think I've taken
Not much
any
different.
damage.
Mine was
With
right.
Fate in there. Okay, hold on here. Sorry, just making sure I got my encounter profiles here. Un momento, por favor.
It's okay.
Let's go ahead. Roll it. Roll it. So Taryn, you're up. You kind of see these bugs come fly, these kind of giant flies come zipping out over the chasm, uh, toward your location, and you see kind of the 3 cultists back behind, kind of holding torches up high.
Okay. I think I'll just unload at this middle one. See if it wants to be.
Dead.
That'd be nice.
If it wants to be dead. Okay, so your first shot hits, and kind of plinks into the body of the fly, but it doesn't nearly as much as you would expect it to.
Nice.
You definitely hit it.
Oh, I hit it alright. It knows.
You hit it.
It knows. Okay, I'm good.
You see the it kind of wings up and kind of curves to the north a little bit there, and it kind of turns, and its jaw kind of snaps open, kind of like tendrils kind of snapping open, and the jaw of the fly, this giant fly, kind of distends, and all of a sudden it breathes out this massive spray of acid that goes zipping out in a straight line, and goes about 60 feet. So it kind of hits all 3 of you guys as it kind of crosses over there, and spreads out to the southeast. Just this huge explosion as it spreads out. Reflex saves. Taryn.
Wait, me?
Not for you. Everybody
okay.
else.
I was like, wait, what?
So that's a 15 for me. Or do I have it in there? 1 second. Let me.
Have it in there. You don't have that high dexterity, do you?
What's that?
So it must be in there already, isn't it? Oh, wait, on dexterity. Oh, but you got your class modifiers there.
Yeah.
So you're at a 15.
No, I think I put it in because right now my reflexes. Oh wait, let me just look at the class sheet. Save some effort. Yep, that's built in, so it's a 12.
Okay. And Valentine, you need a roll here too.
Oh, my bad.
You're on the front end of the acid spray.
I thought I pressed it. I guess.
No
Reflex.
problem. Reflex. Yep.
That's not okay.
Okay, so all 3 of you guys just kind of take the acid damage. Here is Cody's.
Hey-oh.
Tristan and Jack.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Why you gotta be that way?
why you gotta be so rude?
So you just gotta get this spray of acid comes flying out and just washes over you.
Then the sizzling of our flesh.
Going on there. Yep.
Oh, Jack's almost dead.
Back behind where that first fly, and you kind of see him follow the fly up to the pit of the chasm, and he you see him kind of chattering in some kind of language and pointing at the group, kind of screaming at you in some kind of other unknown language.
Doesn't sound good.
Nope.
So yeah, you guys don't recognize the language, but you see him kind of pointing at you and directing his chatter your way. Valentine, you're up.
All right. I don't think that'll hit.
They're flies, dude. Might be surprised.
They're giant and they're demonic, but they're flies. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would just left the first two out.
So,
The south here, this one starts to buzz in this way, and
Oh. God.
you guys, I'm gonna be right back. It might take me about 5 minutes or so. I have to take the dog out so he doesn't shit in the house.
It's a good call.
I'll be right back.
Dana, are you gonna keep going, or are we just take a bathroom break here?
no, I'll just do this one and
Okay. I didn't know if you're gearing up for something or.
making sure that I had it right here. So, but the fly come up to the south, and you hear kind of this like chittering sound coming from the fly, from the fly itself, and all of a sudden, kind of around you, Jack, the night air loses all light. The whole area kind of centered on you, and in a 20-foot circle goes pitch black, supernaturally pitch black.
These flies are dicks.
Yes, they are.
What happens is inside of that, your all creatures inside gain concealment, and chance inside of the
And what else? I'm sorry.
concealment in the dim light, but this is darkness, so it's at night. So it's a 50% miss chance on attacks while inside of the cloud.
Okay.
Bring up Tristan. Tristan.
Get him with the holiness.
Oh, I gotta use my last. Actually, no, I used it already. Shit. Never mind.
It's never good.
Yeah, that was my last. My last.
Like, oh, wait, never
Lay on
mind.
hands.
Ah.
I'm just gonna walk to where I last saw this spider. Am I blind in here, or just can't
You're
see
not
well?
blind. It's dark. I mean, it's supernaturally dark. So, the illumination drops a step. So since this is dim light, it's darkness. So it's basically like pitch black night inside. But I mean, you're not blind, but it's difficult to see anything.
All right, I'm gonna walk this way then, and hopefully I eventually can see where this fly is.
Still kind of within the cloud, but you're at the edge and you're able to kind of make out where the fly is at. And the fly is with, let's see here. This is where Jack's at. 5, 10, 15. The fly is within that cloud too. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna.
That
I'm
thing is
gonna.
huge.
The hell of a cloud. I'm gonna smite me some evil on this dude.
It hits.
I hope so. That'd
He
be
seems like a
disturbing.
good guy. No, don't make that judgment.
You're doing it on the fly, right?
Yeah, the fly. Yep. And then I will attack. Is it you said a 50% miss rate?
Roll your percent die. 1 to 50 you hit. Or you're able to, full.
Nice.
Enough to make your swing. And you kind of see the creature screech as radiance, which is bright light. As soon as you pull it out and start to swing, it flares the light, and kind of this whole section kind of around you is lighter than anywhere else in this darkness. Kind of goes back, it kind of neutralizes the darkness spell in that area. And as you kind of tear through the back end of the fly kind of screeches and kind of flies up and away from you as you kind of tear into it, and reacts quite violently to your sword. Being in the middle of this gloom and doom here.
Someone has to be.
Not me. I don't want to be in the middle of the gloom and doom.
You're taking it like a champ.
No. I'm taking it like a little crying, whiny girl.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm gonna
Just gets in the
go
fetal position.
this way.
Wow.
Screams and runs.
out of the darkness.
I
Out of
mean,
the darkness.
I guess he wasn't lying.
And then, I gotta use the last heal, or I'm gonna die.
Hey,
Hey!
that's a good
The
one.
selfless healer uses his last heal to heal himself.
For full though, like
It's my last...
saving the best for last.
It's my last heal that's not, like, channel. I got 2 channels left,
But you just ran out of combat, so that's never mind.
It's okay. You don't have to
Yep,
explain.
yep.
You don't have to
Alright,
explain
so,
yourself to us.
Across from Valentine up, so we'll pause here while we wait for Cody to get back.
All right, I'm gonna step away real quick here.
Okay, let's just take a 5-minute restroom break here, guys.
Okay, that
All
sounds
right.
good.
Hello.
Okay, taking a bathroom break, Cody.
Oh, this always
That was like
happens.
the worst timing ever in the history of timing. Was your timing?
It's happened 2 or 3 times.
I know.
Yeah, if I see somebody, I'll let you know, baby. Chris, you want to say hi to Eva? She says hi. How best? Be nice. Hello?
took a 5-minute bathroom break.
Gotcha. This always happens.
Yeah. Well,
I was gonna say I gotta go like go to the bathroom or go do something. I get back. Oh, we just had to take a break. So, okay.
Sorry?
No, that's not like I'm not like mad about it. I'm just saying it's kind of
Oh,
funny how it
okay.
happens.
They sounded kind of resentful that I went and took a step back to heal myself.
We're just giving you shit.
I know. But that heal doesn't do anyone good if I'm dead.
That's fair. So I have mocha Oreos and a glass of milk, and I'm ready to go.
I got a bowl
Score.
of cereal.
Figure out how to open them.
Everybody back?
I don't know.
I'm
Are
back.
we?
Bob?
Oh yeah, okay. Sounds like it.
I'm back.
Bob?
Yes, sir.
The giant fly here. You there, Cody?
Yeah.
Gonna try to bite you?
I'm not here anymore.
Please
Whoa.
leave a
But
message
he's not
after the
able-
bite.
Not able to see through the darkness.
Oh, there's darkness now. I was wondering why it was black.
That's what happened. All right, Elrath, who's down there, is up.
Alrighty. She's kind of hurting. Let's see how many. She's gonna get into the air here.
Okay.
Let me see her fly speed. Alright. Man, she wouldn't be able to see any of the flies.
They're pretty much in the cloud there, so.
Yeah. I think she's just gonna come to the last place she saw me. She's gonna her fly speed is 60, so
Okay.
she's gonna fly over basically to like where Jack is at.
Okay.
She can't find a target, so she's gonna try to find me. Or a target she knows she can hit.
So these cultists step up and they mirror the cultists on the north's actions. You see them like pointing and chittering in some other language. The flies. Aaron, you're up.
Alright. Alright, well I'm gonna back out of this darkness. Cause no one needs to be in that. How tall is this? Can I see the cultists across, or is this just like a wall?
It's a pretty big. It's like fog. It's like a
Pretty
bank
much,
of fog,
okay.
basically.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a bank of black fog, right?
Alright, well I'm gonna step out and
You can see me, can't you?
try to
Because
get
of my
around.
sword.
Can I? Oh, because you're like all lit up. But no, I have too much in between us, right?
In between, you can maybe see it's like a little grayer from where he's at. But you're not able to
You're
see
just
much.
gray. You're not black. You're just gray. No, I'm still gonna.
Cody, you're able to see it, Tristan.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, what?
It is counteracting some of the darkness to the north there.
He's the light in the darkness, guys. All right, I'll step out. Try to get around this cloud here eventually.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move. I can't see
Okay.
a fly, so. I'll pop off. I'll throw a spell out here. I'll cast Gravity Bow on my bow.
All right.
Give me a bigger arrow here, and I'll pass.
Heavier arrows.
Yeah, it's one size category bigger, so it'll be
Yep.
a D10.
All right. So this creature, Bob is gonna bite at you.
Miss, miss, miss.
Neither you nor he needs to roll the percent die because your sword's kind of lighting up that area.
Miss.
Up this cultist back here, I think. Yep. You see him reach into a pouch and pull out something in his hand, and he starts to wave his left hand over the top of that, and it starts to glow with a reddish light.
It's never good.
Hello?
You good, Cody?
Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't hear that. Guess I'm gonna do this. Damn. It's 18. Oh, wait. I have to do a thing, don't I?
Yep. Roll your percent die there.
I forgot about that. Shoot.
Roll low, roll low.
Oh,
Not low.
The
What
wrong
do we-
kind of low.
do we have to get under, what is it?
Under
It's
50.
1 to 50. You got a 50%
Oh,
shot
okay.
of it. It's in the darkness here. Lifts up off the ground and kind of pulls out of the darkness and flies around to this spot here, belching acid attack.
Fuck.
So it's gonna hit you, Taryn, and Elrath. Go ahead and do reflex saves.
All right, that's actually a decent skill. So hopefully,
That's something that works for you.
yeah. All right, I got this.
Taryn, you're good.
Okay.
You're gonna half it.
Oh, she's super good.
Jeez.
She wants none of the acid. None of the acid.
You're gonna half it, Taryn. We're gonna it halves the damage. But Elrath, like, she just swoops and gets the fuck out of there. Like she's gone. Like she completely.
Yeah.
We'll reward the crit 20 on
She's
that
done with all of this shit.
one. She just takes off like straight up in the air, ass is flying below her.
Just goes home from where she came from. Like, oh God.
All right, so you're gonna take half
My
damage here.
people need
Alright.
me.
For 4 then.
That's not bad.
Tristan, you're up.
Tristan, swinging again.
That hits.
Oh,
Damage is good. Kind of swings, the fly kind of swoops down and hits the ground for just a second, and then you see it leap back up off the ground. Jack, you're up.
Gonna run farther, or
Yeah, why not?
just asking.
Not like we're in trouble or anything.
Just giving you shit, Nigel.
Oh, he related? That's amazing. Screw the group.
I mean, that's closer to The
He's
enemy.
gonna staff attack the fly.
Poking it with a stick.
The funny thing is, Jack probably be safer in the freaking darkness.
I don't think anyone's safer in the darkness. Never heard that before.
Oh, you are gonna attack it?
Yeah.
I don't think that hits.
No. No, it definitely doesn't. But it's
Are
worth a shot.
you out of channels?
If I channel, it's not gonna hit everyone. And I'm healthy enough to possibly last a hit.
So the bird, the demon fly in front of you, Valentine's gonna swoop down, and try to bite you again as well.
Alright.
It misses, impeded by its brethren's darkness. Feet up in the air.
All right. She's gonna kind of try to crash down on the fly here. And
From the top rope.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
She's gonna
Oh
bite.
my god, JR.
She's gonna bite. See what she's got. She's got any oomph left in her. It's been a hard day. Oh, she's got it. Oh no, so close.
Nope, not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Both of the other cultists pull out their red stones as well, and all three of them are kind of moving their hands over the top of these glowing red stones. As they look out at the attacks here. All of a sudden, you hear a twang coming from across the street of a bow, and you see Anivia standing there as she takes a shot at this. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was.
It was like
Shoot that stuff.
This, she's shooting at this.
She turns
thing.
friendly fire on and just starts peppering us all.
Oh,
There's a short bow.
Come on, the cavalry's here. It's not here.
It's not here.
I don't think she's ever hit anything.
No.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
She's
She hit barricades.
seriously the worst archer.
She
that's
hit the
ever happened.
wall a lot.
Taryn, you're up.
Okay. I can. Okay. I'm gonna move. Not a fan of the acid. And I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Fuck.
That does also miss.
Yep.
You guys need a roll here.
Yeah.
Horrors are
Something.
killing you.
Something.
The one across from you. And it misses. It's a very frustrated fly. Good, with its good attack, and now it's just been shitty. The cultist back behind snaps its hands forward, and a wave of red lightning-like negative energy comes whipping out from the stone and snaps forward in a direct line towards you, Tristan. Go ahead and do a will save. So it hits you, and it kind of washes off you, kind of a clang of reddish light. Hits the shield.
It's a beautiful sound. I'm sweating over here.
Cody, you're up.
Just alive by the will of the shield.
This fucking mist. Whatever the hell it is. Ah!
God damn it.
Man.
You must be so pissed.
Oh, I am.
Just get more angry.
But I'm not raging.
Age is real. It's the bug down here's turn. The bug takes a bite at Elrath.
Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. That'll do it.
Where the wing connects to the body, and its demonic teeth just sink in. You hear Elrath screech as the teeth pulse inside.
Why you gonna do me like that, Dan?
For 8 damage.
Alright, just going down.
And
No.
The only thing actually doing anything.
feels woozy.
She feels woozy. She's unconscious.
Oh, I
I
didn't know she went.
that's
I
an
didn't know she went
understatement.
down. Sorry.
Well, she feels woozy while laying on the ground.
Well, I gotta check out what kind of disease this is.
Whoa!
Sorry. Oh yeah,
Haven't you done
fucking
enough?
demonic disease flies.
Don't kill my bird, Dan.
It's the giant demonic flies. You got filth fever there, so go ahead and do a fortitude save.
Would you say filth fever?
Filthy fever.
Oh, filthy fever. That sounds weird. Wow, her fortitude is not the best. Hey,
Hey.
that's a
Yeah, so-
19.
She
No
might be knocked
disease.
out on the ground, but she's healthy.
Yeah.
Disease. Yeah, she's not diseased. Are you negative hit
Hardy.
points there, Bob?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so she's neg 2.
-2.
Uh,
Yeah.
So that brings up Tristan.
Tristan in the eternal war with the bug that needs to die.
Some bad rolls right now.
All right. I'm hitting. I'm just not doing much. Let's go, Radiance.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, you
I haven't
will-
missed yet.
Yeah, no, you've done a bunch of damage. You just
Yeah.
didn't have quite enough to finish it off. That one does for sure. Though.
Fucking kill him.
So you slice through its like right through its mandibles and teeth, take off the top half of its head, and it comes crashing to the ground. You kind of see this acidy goose spill out from the top of the demon. You want to move or you want to stay there?
I'm actually I'm gonna move. Let's go right there.
Wading through the darkness.
Jack, you're up.
Alright.
I believe in you.
Trying to give Valentine some light here with my radiance.
Oh, thank you.
Hold the sword high. Get it, barbarian.
It's straight
I'm gonna
ahead.
go,
Fuck him up.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop off a channel.
Valentine's like, oh, that's where it's at. Shit, that was way off.
Ooh.
What's the range on that? 30?
40, I think, isn't it?
I think it still gets everybody. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 by 30. Yeah, it hits everybody.
Nice.
Some juicy health.
So 3 for everybody.
That doubles my hit points. I'm
Except
pretty happy.
the,
Wait, it reaches me?
100% gain.
Yep, it did.
Oh, hey. You
Yes.
live
What?
large.
I didn't know you were that low.
I didn't either.
Living large
Oh,
here,
I can't
dog.
like tell you guys. I'm
No,
not.
no.
It's
I know.
not.
I didn't realize you had taken so much damage. Must have been the arrows beforehand.
Yeah, those arrows in the ass.
I took
The
the
Really,
beetles.
That's
The bug next to Cody tries to bite him and fails.
Whew.
Elarath,
She's up.
she's lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Up though.
Yeah, she'll stand up and try to bite back.
He's gonna have to fly up to get to there though, because the bug's kind
it's
of in the air. Yeah, it's in the air.
Okay. She'll get off the ground.
Okay, just get off the ground, and go fly and attack.
Yeah.
That was initiative, not
I
attack.
I clicked the wrong thing trying to scroll down. Gotta get ready again.
It hits. Flails against the attack. You just tear across it. You see some bright scars kind of across the chest of it there. This opens his hand up. 110.
These red
so he-
stones are creeping me out.
You tear, so he's gonna aim at Tristan there through the dark. Has a shot at it. Shot's off. Kind of goes bolting right next to you. Kind of crackles onto your on your left side there, Tristan.
Man, they can't hit him.
don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh.
Aims it at you, Cody. Also misses with his
Beam of doom.
beam of doom. Yep. Anivia fires another arrow.
Please
go,
God, hit
Nivea.
something.
Come on.
You got this, girl.
Do it. Oh, Dan's gone.
Make your family
Hold
proud.
on. Yeah, give me a second. Sorry.
Make your family, make your wife proud.
Do it for
Yes.
Erebeth. Oh, she does.
Holy crap.
She finally
it.
hit something.
Hey,
She
hit the
better
bird.
crit damage.
Make it a good one.
She's gonna do like 1 damage. It'll be great.
Crit one.
Don't cuss like that.
Let's see. It's a short bow. So
You're like, what's the damage? I've never hit.
so she does. She does
Not bad.
damage.
She popped
Things
that
on.
thing.
The backside of the guy there. Taryn, you're up.
All right. Gonna unload here on this fly.
Low action.
Yeah. Actually gonna move. No, okay, I'll just try to down this thing.
Okay. Both those hit. Quite
Good
heavily.
shot.
Don't feel like it does as much damage as you thought it was going to, but they both do wound it. You kind of see him kind of stagger against your arrows as it penetrates in.
All right.
Demonic resistances.
Yeah.
That guy's off. This cultist up at the top. He's kind of staring in shock at the demon fly that's on the ground, and you see, oh, damn it, why does it keep kicking me out? He kind of stares for a second, kind of slack-jawed at the demon fly, and you turn, and you see him turn and just sprint away, like he goes running in the opposite direction, back toward the guardhouse.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Do we
Turns
see
out
that?
without
Or
their
is he
demon flies,
gone?
they're pussies.
A little reliance on the demon flies, you know.
They're overcompensating.
Just parking it in compact spots and shit.
They're like that dude that has a Hummer and then parks it on the top of an ice pile because he can.
Cody?
Oh, it is my turn. Sorry, I can't hear very well.
You can look at the turn order too.
Oh, that's true.
That was a burn.
I'm just
That was
saying.
a bird. That was a bird.
Cody, you're up. That is why it's there.
That light's burning.
Hey,
Hey,
Holy
he
crap.
gets to swing.
Let's see the 72. Oh, pretty damn
Oh.
close.
That's pretty good.
That fucking thing is dead.
Finally gets to hit.
One. It's close to dead.
what?
Damn.
What?
Took a huge chunk out of it though.
That health bar though.
The fly that you just hacked a huge chunk off of kind of staggers back up in the air and flies north a step, and it opens up its maw and unleashes its acid spray.
Ooh.
Reflex saves.
We are lined up really nice for it.
Can it see him?
That's AoE.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
breath weapon. It doesn't need
I
to see.
see.
Tristan's behind him with a giant glowing sword. So.
I'm here.
Cody's reflex is gonna have to put in some work.
Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! I keep thinking I pressed it.
Tristan, you do not.
What?
You did. You're saying this. You get half the damage here.
Okay.
But
You
here's
have to get a
here's
really
Cody.
low roll
You get
here.
One.
Go ahead. I take one. Is that what you said?
One. Yep. Tristan, you're gonna take.
Come on!
Oh!
Cody ducked, and
Just-
I really
took
wanted
the
the
whole,
first roll for myself.
the whole blast in the chest.
I
You
I
need
might
to
ducked.
duck though.
I ducked, and he just looked up and was like, "What?" Like,
I don't think you needed a duck.
Ash.
hey, that height advantage is what helped me there.
All right. Cody check there.
Huh?
Stabilization check. Stabilization check.
It's fortitude, right?
Yeah, it's fortitude.
Do both of us need to do it?
Oh, you're not unconscious.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, got a 20.
So yeah, it was a 20 minus 4 because you're at -4 with the health. Good. So you saved it. You stabilized. So you're unconscious, lying there in a acid soaked, but no longer bleeding out. That brings up Jack. Jack, you see Tristan go down in a spray of acid.
Does he see?
Your sword.
Your sword winked out when you hit the ground.
I guess I'm gonna have to throw my last channel.
Uh-oh.
It's best I can do is 6.
Okay, that's pretty good. Lying on the ground, ooze on his chest.
I'm feeling a little bit better.
Waking up a little bit.
On Tristan there. I think I did out of turn. I did this guy. So I'll just swap it for this round. Oh, it's this guy across from Elrath. Back.
Yay. I get
Right.
mauled.
Trying to nom.
Fuck, it hit me.
Oh,
My AC's 15.
Feel the demonic teeth like bite into your shoulder for 9 damage.
Fuck.
And then take a fortitude check.
Fuck!
yeah. Yeah, you got the fever.
you've got jungle.
You know what the only prescription is, right?
Cowbell.
More cowbell.
And you kind of just don't feel right. Your body kind of as it sinks into you. All right. That brings up cultist. Cultists readying their redstones.
Oh,
To get a better angle. And she takes another shot.
2 in a row. Oh yeah.
3. Woo.
ooh. She's finding the stroke.
3. She's angry about the knocked out creatures and paladins. 2 damage. So not much damage at all.
It's better than she was doing though.
Isn't
Yeah, she's there.
Elrath back up?
Elrath is not up. Oh wait, no, Elrath is up. Sorry. I thought Elrath
No,
was
she's
down
up.
from the. I forgot they had the AOE heal. Oh, I skipped him by accident.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Okay.
skip the bird.
I was gonna say, I thought Elrath had like 7 or something,
She does.
if I was mathing correctly.
Let me math correctly.
Do you want me to just
Just take it now. Just take Elrath and then it'll be you.
she'll just move and bite.
Get him.
Nom 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 nom.
Num nums.
Num nums.
For some damage. Not much, but some.
Yeah.
Taryn, you're up.
Throw. Oh shit. That's right. I forgot I casted that. Oh man, I'm bad. I'll take a shot
You just
at
get
it.
you just get one shot.
I
Okay.
moved
Okay, gotcha.
to get into line of sight.
Okay. So 10 damage. That's pretty good. That's enough to take it down.
Nice. Right between the eyes.
Good shot.
I'm gonna go vomit in the dark. On my turn. I
No
got
one
a
looked.
fever. I got a fever. I'm gonna go vomit in the dark after seeing that thing get splattered in front of my face.
No one look at
Cody, you're up.
All right. I can just imagine that just. Bleh.
Bleh.
Oh, I keep forgetting this darkness shit is here. Oop. Oh, nope. Not gonna hit.
Jack, you're up.
Not a whole lot I can do but step into this darkness and throw up.
Heaving. Heaving in the dark. Heaving in the darkness. This fly is gonna take a desperation attack on the thing that almost cut him in half.
It's a good call.
Anyway, I should have rolled the 100 die. I didn't roll it, so missed anyway. Elrath's up.
She'll move. She'll run.
Claws scraping on the gravel.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing his demonic fly get pinged off, you see him scream and go taking off in the other direction too.
Freaking
Wham.
cultist, man.
The lone remaining cultist kind of looks around, and you kind of see him pale a little bit in what's left of the light. He reaches out his hand and he zaps it at you, Cody.
Okay.
There's a small part of me that wants to know what it does.
You,
Never gonna find out.
And as soon as the bolt goes cracking out, you see him turn and take off as well. He goes looking at it.
So does his fly stay?
Doesn't realize he's gone.
It's a man fly. It doesn't run.
Demonic fly, you know. And Nivea kind of pulls up and says, "Everybody okay?"
I got a fever.
Darren, you're up.
I got a fly.
I'll go running into the darkness from the last place I saw Tristan.
Okay.
Wait, did this fly ever get killed?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why we still have combat.
Can I roll a die to like find him or in here?
You'll
Is it-
kind of see. I mean, you'll be able to kind of see the body kind of
Alright.
lying on the ground. And once you get close enough, you'd be able to get it.
All right.
Be able to see him
I'm gonna reach
lying
down.
on his back, staring up at you, kind of blinking.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of love. Try to get him up here.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Give you some health.
Wake you up.
Wakey, wakey. I don't have a rhyme for that.
Eggs and bakey.
And
Well, I
then,
mean, I don't have eggs.
Cody, that brings you up.
All right. Eyes don't fail me now. They failed me.
They're just. I bet you've like just beat the shit out of the dirt though.
I haven't even
Like
swung
there's
them.
just holes.
It's like zipping around in the air. It's it's hard to kind of track in the darkness. You did when you connected, you about split it in half. But
Yeah.
Just flailing.
I am gonna pick my ass up off the ground.
Okay.
And is that my move? That's my move, right? Getting up.
gather your sword back up in your hand. I'm assuming
Yes.
that flares back to light there.
And that's my move phase, right? Yes, no, yes, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Just gonna hold.
Yeah, if I can't move, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of
Back
stretch
here.
the shield arm out again, and
Still attached.
that?
All right. Jack, you're up.
Hmm. Well, damn. Guess I'm gonna have to just hold. I got nothing.
The fly snaps down at you, Cody. The epic battle of who can hit who.
Yeah.
Does it see? It sees.
It will not kill though.
It doesn't even hit.
After all,
Um,
that, you just have to
but as after it sweeps down to bite you, it turns to like fly away. Go ahead and do an attack of opportunity as it tries to swoop out away from you. You got to do your percent die to connect there.
Oh, come on. He swung at me. I should be able to see that he did. Hey.
Hey!
Hey, you did see.
Oh, I wish I could do a power attack.
Just hit him really, really hard.
Oh my god. Ah.
Yeah, that was just one short.
The barbarian's raging in real life. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. So you see the off into the night
I'm just gonna jump in
over
here.
over
Guys later.
over the chasm.
Just-
Okay. As you fall the 100 feet into the floor, you'll take
That's not
38
bad.
points of damage.
It could be worse.
I'm alive. I mean, I'm unconscious, but I'm alive.
We'll come back for
I'm
you
bleeding
someday.
out.
It'll be a nice funeral.
Yeah.
Anivia kind of hobbles up and she says, I don't know where they went,
Chasm.
how many they'll bring back, but I suggest we get out of the street.
Agreed.
Yeah, great idea. Let's get
need
out of
to-
here while we got the coast is clear.
I need to find somewhere to rest. I got a fever. I'm not feeling too good.
Yeah.
Suck it up, Jack. Let's get going.
All right, so you guys kind of gather yourselves, and Anivia runs back across the street and kind of grabs Aravishnail. And where do you guys want to go? You're right. The battle took place right at the chasm right here. To the northeast, as knows what we'll find there. She says, "I think we should just find a place to hide as quick as possible."
I think. I don't know if
I
hiding is
agree.
possible. We could try. We didn't exactly come in quiet.
True.
Any house will do, I guess.
You guys gonna move away
Yeah,
to the
let's-
north then?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't want to hide here. It'd be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You guys are able to kind of move up the streets, and it is kind of weirdly quiet after these guys went and took off. But you're able to move up the streets and kind of get into this section here where it's kind of rockier and darker, and the buildings look like they haven't had anybody in them for a while. And you're able to kind of track a small alley and kind of find kind of a back hovel building shack that you can kind of hole up in. That seems to be out of a main thoroughfares types area.
Can we find something more fancier?
A survival check.
Oh, fuck.
Head out down the street. You see a patrol start to head around the front corner, and the light kind of casts down the street. And as you're wandering, kind of looking for housing, the light just splays over you, and the shadows kind of expand back away from you. What would you like to do?
Regret everything. How many of them are there? Am I like busted,
they're
or have
just-
they seen me?
They're just at the edge of the alley. The light coming from the torches as it stretches out in the front.
Oh, I want
Now-
to jump in the nearest building.
So you go diving
Shack or not?
into the next building there. Go ahead and do a acrobatics check.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Dive in and kind of not get hit, or not damage yourself on the floorboards and the broken timbers and stuff on the ground. Are able to get out of the road, but you're now separated from the rest of the group that's sitting in the shack down the street.
But is this place nicer?
It is not nicer.
Fuck.
No. It's another
It's a meat factory.
burnt out building.
All right, well,
No roof.
I
It's open
tried.
to the sky.
no roof. It's gonna rain, isn't it? This is my punishment.
Roof is caved in. Yeah.
All right. Note to self. I got greedy.
It rained yesterday.
Half of me was joking, and then I rolled it. Well, my survival's actually really good.
really just wanted a nice bed to sleep in.
I know. I was trying to find like Tempur-Pedic, and I found
Probably not a lot-
Patrol.
Probably not a lot
Something-
of Tempur-Pedic left in town.
You know, feather beds.
point.
There's some feather
something
beds
for
left.
your something for your spine.
Just wanted a mint on my pillow. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are able to kind of hole up for the night and kind of able to tack down. Anivia and Aerovation will kind of collapse in a corner, and they both kind of are breathing heavily. Anivia's kind of sees and starts to tend to her splinted foot because it's starting to bleed again as you guys tried to hurry through, and she had to put more weight on it than she would have liked. But you see her kind of wrapping it up in the corner there. The rest of the group scattered there. And she says, hopefully we'll be safe here. She says, I think we should stay as quiet and keep this place as dark as possible.
Yeah,
Rather approach it in the daylight.
we'll save the fire for another night.
Alright, sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. All right, so is everybody resting?
I'll actually take first watch. I don't think we should all be asleep right now.
How long did this patrol like hover over where I'm at, or can I just like make my way back?
I mean, they kind of heard some movement and stuff, so they kind of explored down the tip of the alley. But it's probably 5 or 6 minutes, and then they kind of move on.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make my way back to the
Okay.
to the main.
Okay.
I ain't sleeping
Alright.
alone, man.
Bob, you're taking the first kind of watch. Everybody else is sleeping. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's-
I'll see Taryn come back and look at him like a little roughed up.
I'll
It's like, what did you get into?
I'll just say coast is clear, and I'll go lay down by Elrath.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll just kind of chuckle and shake
Fix-
my head and go
fix
back to
my
watching.
shirt a little bit.
All right, so you guys are able to kind of bed down and get some rest. I'll go ahead and roll a perception check.
Who?
Me.
Oh, okay.
The mob.
The Bob.
All right.
So from your kind of hold up hovel, you don't see much at all. But even despite not being able to see or hear much, you do get this kind of sense that there's activity outside, in the streets. That there is people moving about. I'm not sure where. And you don't know which direction. Definitely get that sense. But the rest of the shift kind of goes. I'm assuming you'll kind of wake people up in shifts every couple of hours.
Yep.
Kind of rotate through. But you guys have found enough of a back area, enough back wall that, or kind of back street that you're able to kind of get through the night without any endeavors. Whether the cultists were too ashamed to tell people what happened, you don't really know. But they don't appear to be chasing you right at this moment. You do wake up the next morning. You get your 2 points of morning HP. As that can decide now what spells you want to take. I know. Aaron, you'll have to select
I'm locked
spells,
in.
right?
I'm locked in until a later level. Because I can't have everything in life.
So you guys wake up, and
Did my
Because,
fever dissipate?
oh no, hell no, your fever didn't dissipate. So let's see what that does actually. Yep. Jack, you wake up next morning and you're feeling worse for the wear, not better.
All right.
Heal up, but the disease has taken some time to kind of spread through your body, and you're still feeling not well.
That's not good.
Too many books here. So let's roll it. You're gonna take. This is Dex damage. You'll take 3 points of Dex damage.
What's
1 point of Constitution damage.
so is that like
God damn.
what do I do?
So your Dexterity goes down 3 points, and your Constitution goes down 1 point from the disease. It kind of racks your body.
So is this like permanent shit?
The disease, or somebody cures it. Yes. You'll heal back 1 of each every day, but the disease will continue to stack as it goes until your body can fight it off. So what you need to do right now, though, so you need to add that to your bonus. You also need to do a Fortitude roll to try to see how well your body starts to try to fight off the disease.
All right. So it would be like, would I just like put a miscellaneous negative, or how do I fix that?
So yeah, so here I can do it for you.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
Come on, don't let the demonic crabs eat you alive, Nigel.
I'm trying not to, but it looks like I'm gonna get fucked.
That's how you get
That's how you die.
Yeah,
When the
you're okay.
disease gives you negative constitution.
You'll be alright.
That's what diseases do. Bob knows all about it. That's Bob.
Yeah, I can
man.
tell
He
you.
had-
I can tell you stories.
I mean, his character knows all
cancer.
about it.
yeah, I've never had the demonic fever in your life yet.
Yet.
Is it your Dex that was -3? Is that right?
Yeah, Dex was -3 and
-1,
Constitution was
Constitution, okay.
1.
Set, and then we'll just enable it. Got the Phil fever. Go ahead and take your Fortitude save. Try to fight off the disease.
Come on, man.
You guys wake up. Jack's in the corner in the fetal position.
That's normal.
Alright.
Fight
Hey.
it out.
Okay, so you're halfway there. What you need is 2 consecutive saves. Morning, you'll roll it again, and if you save it, your body will have fought off the disease. If not,
Nice.
you'll get hit by it again, and then you'll.
So do I roll the Fortitude before or after?
The disease will ping again.
Okay. And then
You'll heal a Dex, and then it'll roll for the disease attack, and then you'll roll to see if you fight it off. If you
Alright.
fight it off, the disease will finish. That negatives will finish for the day, and then it'll be gone. Right? If you don't, they'll continue to keep stacking up. Right?
until I get 2 consecutive or get healed.
Definitely
Well,
want. I mean, you know.
Let's
Like,
hope when we fix Jack's, Airvishnal's eyes, maybe they have some.
We'll rub some cream on it, don't worry.
some ointment.
I mean, I won't, but someone will.
All right, Anubia kind of speaks up and says, "My house isn't too far from here. Should take us more than a couple hours to get there with the train the way it is."
All right, everybody ready to travel?
As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Yeah, we gotta do it sometime here. Can't sit in this house.
I'll offer Nivea some help walking.
Or hit points the way they should be on the bottom here.
I changed mine.
Yes, mine are changed.
Copy from the screen and paste. So you guys worked your way north and east, and are able to kind of keep to the alleyways. section of the city pretty well. So she's able to kind of lead you down paths that are more conspicuous than other places. And you're able to kind of work your way up close to this fountain area. And as you get to this area right of the city right here, you come up across the street and you see a medium-sized dwelling, one level, but it looks like it's well built. Kind of in the center of this green pasture there, and Olivia kind of squats down across the street. She says, "Well," she says, "There's my house." It doesn't look like there's anyone home though.
Did we think there would be?
Oh.
Hope everyone's gotten out of the city by this point.
You would hope so.
In the screams we've been hearing, I suspect that's not the case.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it.
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Well, if the coast is clear, let's head in and hopefully find a message for you.
On here, guys. I didn't realize I hadn't put the fog of war on this screen yet. What fun would there be in that? Okay. Okay. Okay, so you guys are kind of squatting across the street here. You see the building kind of in front of you. Which is Anivia's home.
Okay, and there's no one guarding it or anything. It's just
Activity around the home.
all right. Well,
It's open. The front door is open, but not like wide open. Like it's just ajar. Like it's not shut all the way.
okay. Are we like in cover here?
Hiding in the shadow of the buildings across the street there.
Okay. I'll go check it out real quick. At least peek in, see if anyone's there. Hopefully it's empty.
Okay. You can go ahead and move your dude. Okay, so the door is kind of halfway closed.
All right, I'll just slowly like peer it open.
So you open it up and you see what looks to be a large like hearth room type area. There are some like old smoldering embers. They're not by any means here, but you can still see a little bit of the heat in the bottom of the fireplace. And you see kind of a kitchen counters and tables and what appears to be like a dining area. It looks like it's chairs and stuff like that to the north.
Okay. I'll just kind of wave everyone as like it's clear. I'll step in.
Okay. You guys hear him kind of call from across the street. And kind of hobbles across. She kind of first, as soon as you give the all clear, she kind of hurries across. Into the home there, and she kind of looks around and says, "Maybe there's still hope."
There's always that.
Beth. He says, "Help me look around and see if we can find anything that she might have left behind as a note."
Do so carefully. I'm gonna round the corner and see this room. I'm gonna check it out to make sure it's safe.
On the corner, you see what looks to be a bedroom with a disheveled bed. Lived in relatively recently, but not like, I mean, it's messed up. It's not, it has not been made.
They didn't make their bed before they left?
Those animals.
I'll just check the bedroom out while I'm here. Look for any clues or anything.
While you're kind of in there, kind of looking about, you start to see on the floor near the entrance a swirling red light. Kind of starts to swirl on the bottom of the floor, and it blackens, and all of a sudden you see out from the ground comes this up through this almost like portal, and emerges this fire beetle. Kind of emerges and lunges at Anivia.
The hell?
Am I rolling as well, or I gotta?
Yeah, no. Everybody, you would not see this Tristan being
Yeah.
in the bedroom. So everybody else anybody that's in that main room can roll initiative.
Assuming one of us yell, "Holy shit!" As it
Yeah, you hear.
just appeared.
You hear some commotion kind of coming from the outside of the room, but you don't know whether they're just excited because there's wine or what. You just hear "Holy shit!"
Yeah. Could be good. Could be fire beetle or wine. Either one. I don't know. It could be either one. Who knows?
Could be. You never know.
Fire. Or just one of the two, though. Nothing else.
Right, so it does get its surprise attack off here, and then we'll get it on its. Sending. Okay, so here's the initial attack on the surprise round there, as it reaches out, and you see it. Its mandibles kind of shake and direct themselves toward, and Anivia feels like this, like she's been smitten. So basically, it's smot good.
Smart good.
Smited good.
The fire beetle?
It's a fiendish fire beetle.
Fiendish fire beetles.
Like beetles, man. And so it reaches out there to bite at Anivia. With an 18. Is probably going to hit the poor elf. Uh, 18 does hit. How much damage? Uh, 5 damage. Gets just nommed in, and takes a chunk out of her leg. She kind of staggers back, and it gets her wounded leg. So
Right
she
in the
kind of
leg.
like, yeah, she kind of like bows under the weight as the beetle like bites into her wounded leg. And she kind of screeches as the creature attacks into her. I need to add her on the list here too. Should have 15. Okay, so that brings up you, Taryn. You kind of see the beetle kind of crawl out of the ground and lunge at and bite into Anivia.
Man, I'm in a terrible position to do anything.
Kind of.
I think I'm gonna draw my sword here. Get him with the old scimitar.
That for 6 damage. That's enough to.
To what?
That's enough to kill the beetle. So the beetle goes down. Kind
Oh,
of slice
shit.
the beetle in half.
I'm the beetle killer. Fear me.
Hear me roar.
All right. Yeah, don't fuck
Like-
with me.
She kind of bends over, panting, like, "What the hell was that?"
I don't know. It's dead now.
Yeah.
From
I will. I'll walk out to see what all the noise is about.
Just walk out. Hey, what's going on there?
Yeah. What are you guys
As-
hollering about out here?
as you round the corner, Tristan, you're able to see another red glow appear on the ground and start to swirl, and another fire beetle like emerge and lunge at Anivia. On the aware, so she takes a sweep at it as it starts to crawl out of the ground with her short sword.
Hey, maybe she should have been using a sword all along.
Pissed off, man. She's pissed off.
Coming to my home?
And it takes a swipe across the beetle. Hits. As the beetle kind of connects with her other leg, other shin area, and she kind of falls to one knee as it bites her for another 4 damage. SCL is going on by this new beetle that's just emerged.
Fun. More beetles.
Jack.
Guess I'm just gonna do channel positive energy.
Yummy health.
Maybe it gets the full three health there.
Oh, it is me. Sorry. Let's see here. Whoop.
Okay, that hits. The kind of beetle paste all along the back wall.
Oh, hi.
Step up and swirl. About the time that you kind of celebrate the beetle, you see another red swirl. And another beetle kind of crawl up and again lunge at Anivia.
Is this ridiculous or what?
Or what?
She's being targeted, man.
see her kind of the beetle continue to attack her legs, and she kind of backs against the wall, trying to fend it off with a sword. Inside the home, on the ground, does what?
She can't get over there, so nothing. She has my back. That's what.
Okay. Taryn, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stab this thing. Oh, fuck. I'm really good with the scimitar, apparently. Oh, I didn't crit confirm, though, so.
Not crit confirmed. So you stab it for a couple damage.
I'm an expert swordsman. Didn't even know it.
Tristan, you're up. I need to get you a turn and have you roll.
Let's see. I will squish beetle. Move by Anivia, squish beetle.
Stomp it over beetle parts.
Just crunch, crunch, crunch. And we will swing a renew.
That hits, and there's dead beetle lying under your feet here too. As Tristan kind of steps up and crunches this beetle into the ground, Cody, you feel kind of the whoosh of air
No.
to your right,
Am I right?
and all of a sudden you see out of the kind of the air kind of shimmer, and emerges a clad, spiky, armored half orc with a giant ranseur.
That's not a beetle.
Steps out of the kind of a pocket of air, if you will. Kind of, he was invisible, but is no longer. He steps forward and screams at the top of his lungs. Been waiting for her, and he lunges with his ranseur at Anivia's neck,
Oh,
like right in front of you.
can I do anything before this happens?
But yeah, I mean, like, you felt the whoosh of air, but you didn't really know what it was. But as soon as it kind of comes up, and you're like, oh shit.
Just thought a window
That's what
was
it is.
open.
Yeah. The neck of Anivia, and strikes with his ranseur,
Oh, that's not good.
and Anivia collapses to the ground unconscious.
Okay. So Jack. Oh wait, no. Sorry.
And the orc just cackles. He kind of tosses his head back and laughs uproariously.
Ooh, just wait till I get my hands on him.
Okay, so he's got a 9. Bob, why don't you roll your initiative for me, would you?
About.
Sure.
So, Taryn, you're up. You see Anivia collapse in front of you.
Like kill shot collapse, or
Like she's unconscious. She's on the ground unconscious. So they get stabbed in the neck with a giant rancer.
Okay.
By a quite a large half orc.
I can imagine. I'm gonna try to stab him. That didn't go well.
Does not hit. Like scimitar.
I gotta get out of this fucking mess. I'm gonna move more than 5 feet, so I'll take the attack.
Melee, as it were.
Yeah.
The half orc swings at you as you exit, but misses. Tight quarters
I'm
with
quick.
the rancer.
I'm quick.
I'm gonna step 5 feet and take a swing.
Big swing. Swing hits.
Crit confirm, probably not.
Nice into him. Take a chunk out of the red armor. Jack, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and channel again.
To bring Anivia to consciousness, she kind of flutters her eyes open on the ground as you the heal path hits everybody for 2. Cody, you're up.
All right. Say hello to my little friend.
Goes down.
Car.
Yeah.
Jump on
think
his
so.
face.
So,
Okay, so are you gonna stay there?
yeah.
You kind of swing at him there. Just completely ignores your great axe swing, and he sees Anivia lying on the ground, and he kind of raises his rancer up in both hands and thrusts it down to pierce her chest with his rancer.
Whoa.
While she's lying prone on the ground.
What a dick.
And misses. I'm just kidding.
Check her AC. Nope, that hits.
Oh. Worth a shot.
Yeah, she's lying like prone.
And does 5 more points of damage, and the blood's kind of seeping across her chest, staining her whole front of her chest as she lies drooling at the mouth. Big rancer sticking in the prodded right on into the breastbone, like right below right above the stomach. Wrath is up.
Okay, she's gonna turn and double talons, double claws. Trying to get in there.
Scratch.
Mixing it up.
got them both hit.
I got back in time to hear something about stabbed in the breastbone.
Yeah.
The full-on overhand thrust, impaled to the ground, breastbone attack. But damage though. 2 big scratches in the talons rake the orc.
Is she dead or just knocked out again?
It ain't looking
Negative.
good.
Negative hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the sword. Fire off.
Right from the hole in her chest. Okay, you're getting rid of the sword, pulling out the bow.
Yeah.
Damn.
There we
crazy.
go. There we
confirmed,
go. There it is.
Oh, here we go.
No one knocks down our bad archer and gets away with it.
Attacks hit. Woo! Bing, bing, bing. Kind of spins the orc around. Spins the orc around, and he kind of staggers back and trips a little bit over Nivea's legs, lying on the ground.
Oh, leave him there.
God, that scared me.
Fully on the ground yet, but he is staggered back.
But he will be.
Big arrow sticking out of him. That brings up you, Tristan.
I will wonder what the hell Jack's been doing back there, and but I'll use my turn to heal, lay on hands on Nivea.
I think he's been spamming channels.
His channels are just weak at this point, so.
Yeah, I need to get some potent heals.
So
I got a fever.
What does that have to do
I'm
with?
sick, damn it. I'm demonically
You lay on
sick.
hands in her.
Your lay on hands didn't do any better than I did.
But you have a
Hands
lot of
unconscious.
high heals.
Both
Never
of our
mind.
healers
Never mind.
are garbage. It's great.
Jack, you're up.
We have no heals. Crunching fire beetles.
This is for Nevia.
The muck.
I'm having fire beetle stew later tonight. How about you guys?
No heal dice tonight.
Oh shit.
Two,
my last
3, 2.
heals, my last heals have all been max.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
You
just
used
my
all the good
first
ones.
ones that suck.
So you did four points of heal on there.
Yeah.
So you're able to kind of she flutters awake, her blood-stained chest with a hole in it. Your eyes kind of flutter awake. The hole's kind of shrinking before your eyes as your healing kind of takes over. Cody, you're.
Oh, hi there. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do. This.
Cody's coming in for the KS.
Gonna try.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Not with that.
You know, I left him for you, Cody. I just want you to know that.
You're up.
I'm fucking tired of this.
Bert kind of spins his Rancer around in his hands, and he gets, instead of the trident point, he gets the spiky opposite end, and he goes and overhand chops it toward Anivia's head.
Jesus.
What the hell?
This half orc is pissed. Attacking a little girl.
Oh, and he hit.
Yep, that hits.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn.
And the Rancer goes right through the eye. Her head kind of lolls to the side, and she's kind of pinned to the ground by the Rancer as it's kind of penetrating into her head.
That's brutal.
Elraf's gonna bite for face.
That hits. Come on, conscious.
All of his
face
face,
bite.
dude.
The face bite for 2 damage. Yep, he was at 2.
Wait, yeah. She all of his face too.
Side and the orc kind of like falls underneath you, still holding onto the Rancer as it impales Anivia's head and slides to the ground under the weight of Elrath.
Good girl.
Do you plug him just in case?
Which is like unconscious, right?
He's very dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, I thought he said like when he got to 0.
Yeah, I thought he said he was unconscious too. I'm like, do we plug him just in case?
I don't do stabilization rolls for
I
NPCs.
thought I got him literally to 0. My bad.
Yeah, you did. That's enough.
Oh, it's
I
enough.
don't do stabilization.
Oh,
rolls
okay.
With NPCs.
Okay.
Yep.
I kind of wanted to torture him a little bit.
Me too.
I mean, no,
but
I wanted to take him to the
Alright.
authorities.
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Anivia's bleeding profusely from the Rancer stuck in her face.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop another one off for her.
Are you gonna leave the Rancer in her face?
No.
Just heals over it.
Yeah, just heal over it. You'll have a Rancer in your face the whole time.
Are you pulling the weapon out first, or are you? What are you doing there?
Oh, that's gross.
Damn, I don't know what the best way to do that is.
I'll
I
pull it
don't
out.
want to kill
heal.
her. I don't want to somehow
Fading-
fuck this up and kill her.
fast.
Time to earn your pay, Jack.
I think it's a good thing you don't know what to do in this situation.
Everybody's like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Yeah. What do we do? We need a heal.
Holy shit, she's dying.
Medic. Yeah, medic.
Hold on a second.
Coming from the
If
3
not
guys who
dead.
could make a splint.
What if I
This is much more complex.
This is not a splint. You're right. A
You want
rancer
me
is not
to-
a splint.
Just you want me to pull that shit out of out of her face? Just
Can I help them?
I went on it.
let's see. What if I do this? And
Don't wake
stabilize
her up.
first and then heal her. No, just stabilize her. And then I heal her.
The problem is that the Rancer is stopping her from being able to be stabilized because it's an ongoing wound. It's literally impaled in her face,
We gotta.
where she's just
we
got
gotta
a
get it
cut
out
or
of her.
something like that. Yeah.
So we gotta actually pull it out.
You have to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something about it. Yes.
Yeah. Talladega Nights in. Just cut around it.
I guess we're just gonna have to pull it out.
Bleed on this. It's going to be a heal check to pull it out without damaging more of her face.
Can I help hold her head still while he's doing this?
Yeah, roll a heal check yourself there to aid. Well, you're
Shit.
no, hold on, Jack. Don't
Oh,
roll yours
okay.
yet.
My bad.
What we want is Tristan to roll his to see if he's going to aid your roll by holding her
Okay.
still. So you're good. So Jack, you'll get a +2 on your roll.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do
Better than
anything
that.
else while Tristan's holding her head? Roll it, Jack.
There we go.
Nice.
Not my first time.
Tristan's got hold of her head. You're able to slide the Rancer out as carefully as possible, and the blood and like eye matter is just bulging out of the face at this point. But
Gross.
now you can cast your heal.
Okay, so now do the heal.
Do the tut and then the heel.
To stop the bleeding and the wound kind of seals up, and Anivia kind of groans awake, but the whole side of her face is scarred, and she's lost an eye.
damn.
She's awake, and she kind of looks up and she says, "What happened?" She's all looking down at her. Tristan's holding her head.
You got knocked the fuck out. Sorry.
Yeah, you took a metal spike into your eye. We did the best we could with it. Just take it easy.
She slowly reaches up and kind of touches her face a little bit, and then you can tell it's kind of tender. And she kind of gasps at knowing she's lost sight in that side of her face. She kind of struggles to sit up.
Yeah, I'll help her sit.
As she sits up and kind of gets her back against the wall, she kind of turns her head so she can see the orc, lying underneath Elrath's claws, or Elrath still biting her face.
Yeah, she's nomming.
She sees the red armor and takes it in, and you see her kind of turn her head and spit, and she says, it's not the first time my family's came across him. Not breathing very heavily. She says, my wife captured him and put him into prison. He must have been back. Deep.
Dan, you're coming in kind of soft and cutty.
Yeah, we lost you.
last-
Yeah.
She looks over at the orc that's lying on the ground next to her, and she says, Vorgath. Breathing heavily. She says,
Vorgath?
sorry,
Not the first time you've met.
Yeah, she says, my wife stopped his plans to near here. He spent his time in prison. She's kind of panting heavily. She says he must have broken out during the attack.
Well, hopefully your wife wasn't here when he showed up.
That deep. But it sounded like he implied that she's still alive. Looks at the corpse next to her and spits. Jack says, help me up, would you?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't hear Dan.
So she gets help from you to stands.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you said.
She
Yeah,
said,
I was
"Help
like,
me out."
I don't know what you said, but yes, whatever it is. Okay.
It's crickets. It's crickets. Damn it. Help her up.
She
You
asked
gotta-
for your clothes.
She kind of chuckles and she says, "Wait." She says, "Wait till Aravishno finds us out. We got one eye between us."
Well, hopefully we can find somebody to repair us better than I can do.
To the chair here, and she says, "Would you guys all mind looking around, seeing if you can find anything from my wife about where she might be?"
Sure. Well, I mean, we can search around.
I'll look over at Jack and like, not much we can do when someone is that determined to kill somebody. That was insane.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. It's not like you run across that too often.
All right, I'll check the kitchen counter here.
Okay. The kitchen counter itself has mostly just standard, goods, pantry wares, that kind of thing, food and whatnot, what have you. But so you're not able to see anything that jumps out at you on the counter there.
What about the casks? Huh? Any of you would probably appreciate a drink if it's not water.
Get the human spigot over here.
Yeah. I mean, I could do that. There's plenty of cups this time.
Taryn, why don't you roll a perception check for me? and stepping into the bedroom there and looking around, you see behind the right bedpost of the bed a small square stone that looks like it's been dislodged
Ooh, nice.
or is loose.
I will go retrieve that.
Or grab the brick, kind of pull it out. You see a small little niche that's kind of been carved out of the stone behind there. And inside there's a folded piece of paper with a green seal with a heart. As well, not a heart, not like a heart, but it's like the heart of a tree, it's like a root, kind of a tree root.
Okay.
And five small vials of potions that line the back wall.
I think I missed the first part of that. I heard 5 potions.
Small vials that line the back wall, and then the folded stamped letter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just collect everything and. Cody just fell down the stairs.
What did you say?
You okay?
Yeah.
It sounded like you just fell.
I don't know. It's the cat. He keeps
Oh.
jumping up on the table.
Scared me.
I just have my laptop, so the cat jumps on the table and shakes everything.
Alright, I'll come out and just put everything on the table. And hand her the note.
Okay. She
So-
takes the note from you and runs a thumb through the seal, and she looks up and she says, "It appears Irabeth is alive." And she scans through the note, and then shows it to everyone else. And it says it's just a brief note from Irabeth, telling Anivia that when she returns, she can find Irabeth at Defender's Heart. The Defender's Heart is a name of a major inn in the center part of the city. The note says that the password Silverstrong identifies them as friends.
Well, it looks like we found our resistance. Unfortunately, it's in the center of the city.
The note also goes on to note that the potions on the counter are 2 potions of cure moderate wounds and 3 potions of invisibility to aid her wife and her journey to the center of the city. And then he kind of reaches out and grabs the potions and says, "Well, these will certainly come in handy."
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
At least we can get her and Erevisional and without being seen.
Yeah, that'll be really helpful for them.
And you can really tell that Anivia is feeling very relieved. She kind of shakes her head and just says, "Thank God she's still okay. I knew Anivia, Irabeth wouldn't go down without a fight."
And we have a place to go now. How far away is this inn?
It's quite a ways. It's in the central part of the city, near where the chapel and the main attack happened.
Well, I guess we better start making our way.
Place to go. And she says, I would request that you guys, you've done so much for me thus far, but you're welcome to these potions if you are willing to help me get to there, to my wife and to help the defense of the city as best I can. She kind of reaches up and touches her face and says,
And says,
Cliffhanger.
up her face and says, "However much that would be now." Sorry. Now did it? She says, "Are you willing to do that, guys?"
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we've got you this far. We can
We
get
might
you
as
to
well
the end.
see it through to the end.
And her shoulders kind of sag under the weight of that. And then she kind of sighs and looks back up. She says, "I do suspect, however, that Aravishio will want to find out what's up with his home before we travel there. To hear that is to where we're going."
Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure out if that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be better for us to get his eyes and my sickness taken care of first if we can. Maybe we can get something going for her as well.
Are you sure you just didn't eat something bad? Like a fire beetle?
I'm pretty sure that something tried to eat me, and now I
Go
feel
ahead.
bad.
Valentine's over there making fire beetle steaks.
You know it.
Just curing him.
Little kebabs.
All right. Well, are you okay to travel, Anivia? You've been through quite a bit.
I'll need a few minutes, but we can leave this place.
I think he cut out.
She says, "I'll need a few minutes, but I'll be able to head out as soon as everyone's ready. Just give me some time to collect myself." Got, sir.
Kind of gonna go over to these fire beetles and scavenge what I can off of them.
You're not actually gonna eat those, are you?
I was thinking about it.
There's really not much left of the fire beetles. They're pretty much splattered across the ground.
What about this
I
guy
was
here?
gonna say, what if we check that guy out?
The body, you do notice that he's wearing kind of like a reddish armor that appears to be designed for.
Another cliffhanger.
Sorry, he's wearing reddish armor that appears to be designed for someone that casts spells. He is carrying a potion of invisibility, labeled on the side of the bottle.
Oh.
Stored in a pouch on his hip. A hand, and obviously the rancer on the ground as well. 2 gold.
And how what?
Gold.
Better take the potion of invisibility. It might help when we head towards the center.
Yeah. I
So
think-
what's this Rensor like?
It's like a spear.
It's kind of a 2-handed weapon, spear, trident type thing. As you look at it, you can tell that this particular rancer is very well made. It appears that it could be worth a decent amount of money.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna drop my I forget what it's called, bardiche.
Oh, that's right. You're carrying like a huge.
A pole.
You're carrying a pole arm. I don't know where.
It's on my back.
Keystring a pole arm.
Yeah, it appears to have a head crafted of obsidian, and is in fact hardened and as resilient as steel.
Oh wow.
Weapon functions as a +1 rancer.
Okay.
Really gonna carry around the weapon that took our eye. It's kind of weird.
You sense that the weapon itself may have other qualities that you're unsure about as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
That's
munches
rude.
faces.
I was gonna say something very rude, but I mean she's right there, so. Feel like
It
she
penetrated.
She didn't see it, so yeah.
The Rancer has a good eye for his target.
Staggers up out of the chair and she says, "If I know anything, Irabeth has gathered the best people she can to try to help protect the city. We'll know as much as possible about what's happening here."
I'm gonna kind of like glance out the front door, just sort of be like, "Or the only people left in the city."
Well, we might be able to get there pretty easily with 4 invisibility potions.
Yeah.
I don't know how long they last or what, but it could speed
I mean,
us
the
along.
only problem is there's how many? 6 of us?
Yeah, but 2 of us could sneak by better than 6. And I can change myself into one of them, so really we only need 1 person to pass.
Is your bird big enough to carry a person?
No, not yet.
Darn.
Not like a mount.
The invisibility potions will last about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, it could get us through a tough time.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know that when you drink it, but
Yeah, I'm sure I could probably.
so that's their time.
Yeah, I mean, that could get us through a tough time.
That could get us out of something.
Well, that's a dead sprint. I mean, 5 minutes, you can cover a lot of ground in 5 minutes.
Well, 2 of us can't dead sprint. Or, well, Anivia.
I didn't say it would work.
Well, we're trying to come up with a plan.
I mean, I don't think we should go to this. I don't know. Like, going to the library seems
Olivia
opposite.
says, at the very least, we may want to rest here, and then head out. It might be less conspicuous than leaving during the day.
Well,
Fair enough.
yeah, agreed.
All right. I think that's a good place to stop before you guys travel to wherever your next destination is.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
It's a good stop point.
12:30. Got a little bit of the storyline going for you, so.
Oh yeah.
I'm just glad the entire prison system's loose in the city as well.
Yeah.
We don't know that. We just know this asshole did, right?
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
And now this asshole is dead. And apparently,
Nivea's
Valentine
pretty.
wants his weapon.
And Nivea's pretty lucky. He didn't crit more on those attacks.
Like actually do more damage than we were healing with our crap heals.
Well, wash that way. A lot of dump in there to save him. So,
Well, she was. What was it? That last heal got her up to. She was at like -5, wasn't she, or something like that?
Yeah, I smacked that dude hard. Finally got a nice arrow shot off.
your arrow did work. That
Yeah.
that round of 30 damage helped.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
whatever it was, 25 damage. Yep.
Just once, I want to get the perfect attack.
Well, you did. You splattered
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
hit a
next
priest for
wall,
like
in
70.
in the very first chapel.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
first fight we had, you just obliterated the target. So I think
would
you
just
got
like-
it in.
I would just like to not be feverish anymore.
Well,
I don't.
For next
I
week,
don't like negative stats.
you shouldn't get
well,
demonic
yeah,
crabs.
diseases aren't fun, man.
You should
In real life and in Pathfinder.
Stay away from the
Yeah.
prostitutes, dude. Demonic crabs will get you.
That'll level you up to level 3. So
Oh.
for next week, you want me level 3?
Sweet.
Sweet. Sweet.
and add your level on there. You guys have actually fought quite a bit of stuff since.
All right.
Yeah, we did.
You're
That hour-long combat and not hitting anything.
yeah,
That
well,
so
there
fun.
was that fight, and you didn't necessarily have to have a fight crossing the bridge today, but the failure on the rock.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was any way we were getting through that, like, without a fight.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem likely.
Because if it wasn't us, it would have definitely been the paladin.
Like, it just, I don't know. I don't think we were. We may have should have just tried to, like, scale the wall and kill the dude or something, but yeah. Stealth isn't really on our side.
Do you hear that unfaith in your abilities there, Bob?
I know. No respect.
I just meant the general
No.
group. You didn't even fail it. What do you mean? He didn't even fail
He
it.
failed the acrobatics and then body
He did
slam the
fail.
ground.
Yeah, after he had to, like, run through fire. Like,
Because of your guys.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he didn't really get, like, the fairest odds.
Hey, we didn't ask you to run through fire.
He, like, fucking tried to shield, like, snowboard down the fire trail.
It almost worked.
Yeah, it did. You tried to sled.
Are good to play next week?
I'm good on Wednesday.
Hold on, I'll check my schedule. I have it with me.
I mean,
don't-
like, to be honest, I'm good, like, all nights now. So, like, me being able to change, like, when we play isn't as hard as it used to be.
Next Wednesday's the 19th, correct?
Sure.
I'm gonna say it's the 19th.
I am off that day.
There you go.
Are we gonna get 2 weeks in a row, boys?
I think so.
I think that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and just to point it out, the next Wednesday, I work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I'll be free that night too.
Oh, snap.
So that's at least 3 for me.
Actually, we'll be able to get into the story a little bit, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
So
do.
I'll go-
Unfortunately, every day I work until like it's either 6 or 6:30
Yeah.
most days.
That's how it's
so-
always been, dude. No worries.
That's fine. Well,
Yeah, we've
especially
always
in
gone
summer.
at the same time.
Yeah. Well, they made me the closer.
Ah,
I used to get off at 5, but
there
they're
you
like,
go.
yeah, you want to start closing, you get a half an hour of overtime. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, hey, there you
And now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have took.
go. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Maybe this is why they were so eager to offer it to me.
Right. Because it blows.
no, they just wanted you to have a raise.
No,
Didn't sound like you got a raise. It just sounded like it works more hours.
actually, I did get a raise, but
Oh, there you go.
I make $11 an hour now.
Man, level 3.
Yep, level 3.
We were